My babies! What's going on? How long ago did you get here? Where's Josue? He's supposed to come out and meet, but I can't text him right now. Okay. Sure, whenever. No idea. Probably no idea. Yeah. Probably go on the hill one more time and then. Yeah, I never had a chance to check out these signs along that fence.
I was going to tell you earlier, but there's so much going on.
I know, for sure.
I was like, yeah, I like to see what's going on.
No, it's definitely like a lot more tame now, so we can move around freely here. These guys are filming a rap video.
In the top of a pen till I get to my vision. If I got a piece of paper on the pen, then I'm always in business. I'm the man on the business.
He's not bad. He's not bad. Wow, thank you for that super chat. Yeah, the guy was dropping bars.
You see he's dropping bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you that link, right? With this thing right here?
Yeah, so maybe you can also explain to the viewers what's the wall behind us and explain what that is, because
It's just like a...
not the fence, but that actual wall.
This wall?
Yeah, like the construction behind there.
Like it's the new visitor center for Parliament.
It's a new visitor center for the Parliament.
Yeah, it's like 3 to 4 stories. It goes like underground, but it's not finished, right? So it's still uncovered. That's why they have it like that, so people don't fall into the hole.
Of course, yeah.
And it's a big hole.
that? Yeah, we'll head towards. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining me on the live stream. You're tuned into Ottawalks here in downtown Ottawa, in the nation's capital. Please like, subscribe, share, or don't. It's up to you. That's your choice. I'm not forcing you. How cold it is? It's not that cold. Minus 25? Doesn't feel like it. I'm pretty warmed up. Yep. Yeah, probably. That was definitely.
That's where you go down.
I think they were told to keep the fire down. Okay.
This will be the fucking media.
This will be the media's big news story of the day. Like, oh, there's a fire going on.
They're just tossing snow.
You wait.
Yeah.
Stop it. They're just throwing snow on the fire. I think the fire was just too big. They're like, yeah, you can't have a fire this big. I guess they want the truckers to freeze. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's so cool right now. We have like a, call it snowstorm, like, you know, it gets cold and shit.
It's like a snow squall.
Something like that. Anyway, she's like, yeah, it's so fucking cold. I said, how cold is it? It's like, it's 10, or like, I don't even know what she said, but it wasn't freezing.
Okay.
It was like +5, bro.
Oh,
Because she's like in Texas.
yeah, they're not used to that.
Oh, like, what the fuck? I wish it was that warm right now.
+5, we'd be all in t-shirts and shorts.
That's the day where we had like -40 though.
Ah, I see.
-35.
I'm gonna go to the usual locks and show a little view of our city and our sister city across the water. Yeah, so apparently there was someone spotted with a swastika flag in Major Hills Park.
Like way over in that little
way at the bend to the right there.
where the lights are.
And I mean, I never saw that. And I don't think the protesters are hanging out at Major Hills Park. They're all here in front of Parliament, but they should be making a statement. So who knows where that came from? What's that?
I was at the intersection over there earlier, and it's like normal traffic.
No normal traffic? Yeah.
They have the trucks blocked off on Nicholas instead.
On Nicholas?
But there's like no honking, nothing. There's just like a bunch of trucks
Just chilling.
outside over you.
Ah, I see. Where did you train here or you drove?
I ended up driving.
Okay. Where'd you park?
Cumberland.
Cumberland. All right, that's up ahead.
Like Cumberland. Road, I think.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we keep going for a bit. Keep going for a bit. Ah, poor fat. Alright, well, looks like we got a rap concert up ahead.
Reggae.
Oh, reggae? Oh, there we go. Dance hall.
No way.
Freedom.
Soca, no?
Soca.
I don't know, man. One of those.
It's like vibes, cartel. Alright everyone, I think I'm going to end the live stream fairly soon. Go home and get some rest. I got my shift covered tomorrow, so I'll be back at it. Make sure you tune in. You're very welcome, everyone. And I want to thank all of you for joining me on the live stream.
Freedom!
Thank you all for the super chats.
What do you want to watch for? I don't know if it's actually.
No, I think I'm gonna. Well, I told the audience I'm leaving soon,
Okay.
so I'm gonna be cutting this off. It's definitely not as crazy as yesterday.
I mean, you saw the barricades to put up. It's like a lot harder for them to get.
Yeah, for sure. No, they've been preventing them from getting here. So anyway, we'll see what transpires tomorrow. Are you left or right on Cumberland? Left? Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to keep the stream on for a little bit longer as we wind down tonight's live stream.
How long are we gonna go before we go? Huh? If those 50,000 trucks come into the city, man,
Alright. Good night, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure what time. Just stay tuned. I don't want to promise anything because
tired as fuck.
Because I'm tired as fuck. So I'm definitely gonna sleep in, get some energy for tomorrow. And let's see what happens then.
No.
No?
Get a drink.
Get a drink? No.
I got some beers for you.
You got some beers? Alright, I guess I'm having beers tonight. Anyway, take care, guys. See you soon. Peace.
Can't find it? You're gonna walk ahead, Brandon. All right, see you, ladies. Bye-bye. So if you look up ahead, you'll see there's another grader up there, I believe. Block the road, obviously some police cars. You guys probably can't hear it, but off in the distance you can hear the trucker horns. It's also, too, getting a little bit late now. Some of these truckers are tired. So, you know, we're trying to be peaceful. But, you know, they are upset. They are upset. They want the mandates to end. And, you know, sometimes you got to kick up a stink and make some noise. But believe me, they're peaceful. They're not here to fight or incite violence. They just want to be heard. Hopefully when Trudeau heals up from his COVID, he'll come out and talk to them. Hope he doesn't die of COVID. That would be a shame. I'm just waiting for my buddy. He's trying to give directions. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this. I'm gonna end this right now, guys. I gotta go. Oh no, here he comes. Which way do you want to go? Hey? Yeah, let's look this way. In silence for a little bit because we've been out on the outskirts. Let's go into a little bit of noise for people watching. Last night was pretty bad. I had a constant frost on the tip of my nose because of the breath coming out of my mouth, the condensation, and my mustache was freezing up.
As a Canadian, vax, unvax, I don't care. You're Canadian, and you.
But all in all, even though it's cold, your cheeks, your face, and your fingertips.
So, you guys are showing love. The tide is turning around the world. These freedom protests are taking place, and there's lots of love coming down here. I appreciate you guys. These freedoms are going on all over the place. I heard about the freedom protests in Victoria on the island. I heard about them going on in other countries. This is amazing. Can you hear the horns in the background? I can see the love. I can see the love. I appreciate you guys. Why am I doing this? You know, I had a friend of mine. Let me tell you something.
Anything?
I had a friend of mine. He's
Yeah,
a realtor
that I
in
don't know.
Ottawa.
You know?
He's a realtor in Ottawa. He's unvaccinated. Guys, I'm double vaccinated. Oh, he's an anti-vaxxer. Ah! Dude, I'm double vaccinated. Did I want the
sorry,
vaccine?
guys. Trying
No,
to
I
hit something
didn't.
else here.
You know what I wanted to do? You see these little guys? I wanted them to be able to play. I wanted them to be able to go to school. I want them to be able to train. They're junior triathletes. How do you turn to some junior triathletes that are children and say, by the way, it's -30 out, so you can't really run or bike outside. And your
Someone
swimming's
asked where we
canceled.
sleep. Well,
But when do
we
we
had
get to
an
go back to
Airbnb
swimming?
with a few
I don't
of
know.
our friends.
Maybe never. Let's just
we were
wait
here
for
when did we
King
come in?
Trudeau
Saturday.
and Constable
Saturday
Ford
morning.
to decide
And then
your
we
childhood.
convoyed him with everyone.
Guys,
Actually, we got
I'm
here
sorry.
kind of in the afternoon.
I'm sorry. Did I want a vaccine? No,
so
I
we
didn't
came
want a
in with
vaccine.
the
I'm just
big
telling you how
convoy
it is.
from
I didn't
Southern
want the
Ontario
flu shot.
and
My
joined up with
dad's
a bunch
been
of
getting
others,
the
and
flu
we
shot for
stayed at an
50 years or
Airbnb,
40
not too
years.
far from here,
Every
probably
year,
15-minute
hey, Ben,
walk.
you can get the flu shot? No, I'm not
And,
gonna get the flu shot. Why do I want a flu shot?
We were going to
I'm
go
not
home
worried about
today,
a flu
but
shot.
it's today's the
I'm not
day.
worried about a
and,
flu shot. I'm not worried about getting the flu.
the
So I'll
weekend's
get the
over
flu
with
once
regards
every
to the
decade. Good,
people
I like it.
dancing
It
and
builds my immune
kind of
system.
partying and stuff. Now it's serious time to try and get the government to listen
This
and
is my
negotiate.
rock.
So we
Now,
decided
you
to stick
better be showing
around. We
some
walked
love
the
when you
streets
see this
yesterday,
one. You
videotaped,
better be
and
showing some love.
got a lot of
Listen.
responses, lots of
Yes,
views,
we're gonna go get
and
some
a
dinner.
lot of
So-
questions.
Yes.
And we
Hello.
realized that
Say hello.
the government is trying to put a different
that's
spin on
right.
this, and we figured, you know what, no one else is walking around
Okay, let's start walking.
late in the
Let's start
evening
walking.
down the
You guys
dark
ready to
streets
go?
and showing everyone what's
So,
going on.
Guys,
And we're trying to show
thanks for the
everyone
love.
how
I
peaceful it
appreciate
is.
you guys.
And
This is streaming
how
all
big
over
it
the
is.
world. I hear
I mean,
it's on,
it is
I
big.
hear it's on YouTube. I don't even have a YouTube account. Guys, so
I mean,
I'm
it
vaccinated.
is
Yes,
big.
I got
It's
the vaccine.
huge. It's
Why did I get
massive.
the vaccine? It's very,
It's
very
massive.
simple. Because our supreme leader,
I mean, they told
leader
everyone in Ottawa,
said,
to,
if you'd like to get on an airplane,
not everyone in Ottawa,
if you'd
but
like to go
basically
to a
the
restaurant
surrounding
with your
area here,
children,
take
if
the
you'd
day
like
off
to
work.
take your
Don't come to work
kids,
today.
If you'd like your kids
Well, we're not trying to
compete
stop people
in
from
an
working. That's what the
outside
government's doing. We're trying to get them
triathlon
back
in
to work,
Quebec.
trying to end these mandates.
You need to be
But,
double
you know,
vaccinated to be in an
how does
outside
Justin Trudeau not even
triathlon
address
in
this
Quebec.
today?
To get
Doesn't
on a
even
plane.
address
so
it.
what did I do? Last year I got on a plane. I took my family to
Coward.
Curacao in 2020, the fall of Curacao.
Self-entitled.
The fall of 2020. My flights
Dictator.
got canceled to Curacao. So what did I do? Hell no. I'm going to Curacao because my kids are going to leave, but they're going to live. They're not doing the masks. They're not doing the shutdowns.
Are
the
you guys
lockdowns.
hearing me okay?
We got on a plane. We went to Curacao for 3 months so they could train every day. They could be outside every day. They could be children. I homeschooled them. What did I do this fall? Got on a plane again. Got on a plane again. Went to Florida so they could train every single day with Fast Lane Aquatics. Alec Rekasef, amazing, amazing individual. Hold on.
Whew.
Oh, I just took off with my kids. They need to live. Kids need to have an opportunity. Kids need to have an opportunity to play, to be outside, to be in fresh air, to enjoy themselves. This is about the kids. They're our future. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Every time case counts go up, like, do the math, guys. I'm gonna flip it around, okay, guys? You don't even see my mugshot anymore. I appreciate the love, guys. Keep sharing this. Keep spreading the word. You share this, people might see that this is going on. If you don't share this, you're gonna watch
Perfect.
CTV and
It's a little
CBC,
hard for me
and it's
because
gonna
I have
show
stuff
you
over my
a Confederate
ears.
flag and a
Keep them warm.
swastika. And by
I
the
don't
way,
know if I'm
you
yelling
go and
or
look
if
at
I'm
that
not loud
swastika
enough.
closely, you can see it saying
So here you can see we have a
Trudeau
other
is
tractor
the new
here
Hitler.
blocking this
It's
street.
not I support the swastika.
We got some trucks up here.
I won't even get into it.
Yeah, guys, share this.
7,300 watching
And
on
tell
YouTube.
people that
And
this
I don't
is
even
not
have a
small,
YouTube account.
this is
I don't
massive.
even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. I'm flipping it around.
More trucks
Appreciate
coming
all of
down
you
there.
guys. It's unbelievable, guys.
There's another
It's
grader
unbelievable
blocking
what's
off
going
down
on,
there.
and it needs to be spread. People
And this
need
is
to
Bank
share
Street.
This. Guys, don't buy into the 11 o'clock news. Don't buy into the CTV and CBC. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm reading sign after sign. People just want
Gonna
this
work our way
craziness
over
end.
to
This one's an interesting one. What do we got
Kent.
here?
I'm not sure where Kent is. It's
Village
might
people,
be a
40th
couple.
anniversary.
Do you know where
You
Kent
in music,
Street
sir?
is? Is it the next one or the one after? We just passed Bank. I think we're on O'Connor.
Wow. Okay. So what do you think about all this? It's got to be done.
I grew up in the NDP in the 70s and the 80s as a kid, witnessing like insane cynicism and criminality and treason. And these people, in the NDP anyway, they're Fabian Bolsheviks.
Yeah.
And they're literally pursuing a Soviet-style terrorist state in the 70s.
Yeah.
So I never went into politics.
Hey guys, if you
but
want to
it
see
seems
more
me
stuff like
that
this,
Fabian
go to
philosophy has
our
infected the
Facebook
entire
page,
political
Rise Up
elite of
Durham.
this country.
Yeah.
That's
The
Rise
mass
Up
psychosis.
Durham, Durham. And
What's
that?
I appreciate you, brother. I agree. Appreciate you. Look at this. No one's talking about this. Can we talk about the inflation? Can we talk about the cost
yeah,
of
you go there.
living?
Actually, you'll run in the,
Where's my family?
see
At?
Brandon
My family's
live
around here
streaming on,
somewhere. Appreciate.
guy
Oh, they're
walking
probably.
next to
Oh,
me.
sorry, guys. Apologies. I'm heading down.
We're actually from Durham region.
Talking to people on the
Oshawa.
street, simply unbelievable.
Yeah.
We're starting to head back. We're going to see some more trucks. We'll be heading back.
Yeah.
It is a school night for my kids, but I didn't want them to miss out on this. This is a time in history that all children should be involved. I don't see enough children down here. You know how I know I can bring my children down? I can bring my 5-year-old down here, my 9-year-old down here, my 12-year-old, 11-year-old down here. I can bring them down here because I know there's no danger. Because I know this is all peaceful. I can let them run around and have a good time. Why? Because they're running around with Canadians. Canadians are good people. How are we looking,
Some
guys?
Newfies, where are they from?
Heading back. Which way do you want to go?
Yeah, what part of Newfoundland?
Which way do you want to go?
Newfoundland?
Oh, you want to go down the quiet way? Okay, let's go. Yeah, a little break from the horns. I get you. I get you. Here we go. Here we go. Trucks upon trucks upon trucks.
Thank you.
I can bring my family down here because I know they have 100% safety. Nothing is going to happen. This is a peaceful protest. I don't know why people are watching the news and buying in to the same 3 clips you see over and over again for an hour straight. Like, are you not tired of watching
I know where it is.
the same narrative
Nice.
and the same
I'm
news?
from St. John's. I'm a townie.
Are you not at this point
Yeah, the reason he has
starting
more
to question
viewers
it a
is
little
'cause he's
bit,
using
even
the
a little bit?
Facebook,
Because if you're not questioning it
page.
yet,
I'm
it's
just
not
doing,
your
my
fault, man.
personal.
This is like some pretty extreme
The
mass
Facebook page has a
psychosis,
lot
and
of
don't be
traffic.
insulted by that. Don't show any
people
hate by that.
subscribe to
You have to have your own beliefs, and I appreciate that. I appreciate people's beliefs, and I respect the beliefs. But when I go home tonight, and if there's people comment below, if you're on here, comment where you're from. I want to know who's checking in. I travel this country from coast to coast for my business, Canadian
can you hold
Property
this for 1
Stars, and
second?
I'm heading out to Vancouver tomorrow. I'll be landing in Surrey, working in Surrey tomorrow. I'll be off on the island. I'll be in the
I got
interior, in
2
the
phones.
Kootenays.
Feel like
I'll
Kevin
be all
Gates.
over the place from coast to coast over
Yeah,
the
you're
next
too
few
old for
months,
that.
and I always like to see where people are from and learn a little bit about all the amazing small towns across our country. So if you're seeing this,
Brian,
definitely weigh in. There you
how
go,
was your
Belleville,
trip
Ontario.
home, buddy?
Belleville Bulls, baby, all day. Well, I don't even think it's the Bulls anymore. I think we got an AHL affiliate. Yeah, the Ottawa
Ryan
Senators.
Yeah.
So
What did he do? He was on mine. He dumped mine and went on you?
Yeah. Right here.
What
But
an
guys,
ass, Brian.
Man, I
Brian?
went here Saturday night. Saturday night I went home, 11 o'clock news, I turned it on. And I had just experienced hundreds, I'm telling you, hundreds of thousands of
Alrighty, let's get
Kevin Gates is the GOAT. I love Kevin.
totally peaceful, totally happy, behaving, working well with the police. These organizers have got this so well organized. Where are we going? Down one more? Okay, sounds good.
All right, where are we?
And I come home.
We're on Albert
only
Street.
to
I thought we
see
were on Connor
them continually talking about
and Kent.
the Burrito Center needed to be closed due to safety. Oh, 'cause-
So this is Kent Street.
The safety was so extreme. People went in alone. They didn't have a mask.
Hey, Brandon,
Well, can I just
weren't we going to
bring
plug this
something
one
up?
facing up?
I just bring something up. And if you stay, if my live stays on longer, I'd like to see.
Yeah.
You know what just reopened today? Bars, restaurants, and gyms.
So as you can see, guys, there's trucks everywhere. And this is only
On the weekend, they were super
probably
dangerous,
10% or
super,
20%
super dangerous. If you were
of
in a gym over the weekend,
what's actually here. Like, I'm not talking about right here immediately in front of me. I'm talking about in this general area around Ottawa. In the inner part, there's only about 10 to 20%. The other 80% is still out, scattered on, you know, different areas, highways and stuff, trying to get in here. So, you know, it's a waiting game, guys. It's a waiting game.
On a Sunday, the gym is dangerous. On a Sunday, you need masks. On a Sunday, you've got to close the Burrito Center.
But total peace, guys. Total peace.
But on a Monday, we can open all the restaurants, and you can be up in the gym on the treadmill.
Everyone's
with no
helping each other.
masks.
You got mechanics
Because that's
donating their
what's going
time
on
for free.
200 meters down the road.
You got people
So,
giving parts and
Please
everything.
explain to me how COVID got safer
Everyone's
on a
helping
Monday,
everyone.
but
It's
on a
just
weekend
one
it was
big
dangerous. This is just
trucker
too
community.
much. It's just too much. I played your fiddle. I played your game. I played along.
And guys, if you want to support,
2 years
get-
ago
you
to
know,
Mark. And guys,
get
if you
out
wanna
here.
show the hate,
you don't have to have a truck. Just get out,
show
get
the
some
hate, I'm
people
cool
in the
with it.
street,
People are like,
come
"Oh,
out,
I'm
support
telling
them,
the story, I'm sorry.
lift up the
I'm
morale,
jumping around.
share
I'm
these
coming up with a
videos.
bunch of trucks right now. Let me just turn around here. Yeah, so there's trucks everywhere, guys. Like they're absolutely everywhere, and they're not going anywhere.
You got people here handing out some
I
food.
was telling you a story about a realtor friend of mine in Ottawa.
I don't know if you heard that. There's people handing out food to truckers. We had all kinds of donations.
He doesn't want to get it, guys. He doesn't want it. You know what? It's his choice, and I support that. And guess what? And guess what happened? He came down here on Saturday. So inspired by the two nights. For 2 years. He's been shut up with nothing. Stay on his hand. So inspired. He went live. He went live. And the comments called me the next day at night to put this video out. And I said, man, I had to delete it right away. Why is that? I said, man, in Ottawa, man, holy. In Ottawa, right away, people just started blasting me, eating me alive in the comments. The hate was so crazy. Then people started saying, you're going to lose your business. No one's going to buy houses from you in Ottawa. You know, and they got into this. And he deleted it. Can you believe we live in a country in a time where someone can't go on a live stream on Facebook to show something they're excited about or proud about? I'm proud about Canada. I'm proud about our people in the
I would say
I'm
most
proud
people
about
are
these
in
people who
favor of it.
standing up for
Obviously,
the
they're
rights and
inconvenienced
freedoms for their
by it,
choice.
but
I'm proud of them, so yeah.
like,
So
yeah,
question
the
is,
majority
well,
of them are in
then,
favor.
you're
Vast,
you're a
vast,
company
vast
owner.
majority are in favor of what's
You know,
going on.
You really shouldn't do this. Like, it's risky.
I get one negative person here and there, but
People don't know me.
you know, I think I've seen two personally,
I can care less.
and you know they're grumpy, telling you off, and you just turn away and you just you don't engage with them.
Look at that. See?
No.
Nicely organized.
Not everyone knows what's really going on.
One side.
And that's the problem.
They've got the intersection blocked off, right? Cars can still get through, but there's trucks. And I can tell you, I can care less about what people say about me. But guess what else? I can't be fired.
This is what people don't see, all the side streets that are being plugged, right? They only see what's up in front of the building, and they're trying to negotiate and say, okay, well, clear a little bit of the front of the building up there in Parliament so that we can have more ambulance access and stuff like that, and that's understandable. We do have open lanes for them, so we give a little bit and they give us a little bit, but it's at the end of the day we're in control. So I know at times it doesn't seem like it, but it's got to be patient.
The fringe minority, the fringe, couple people, couple extremists. He was worried about seeing the extremists. Are you seeing any extremists on the streets, guys? Are you seeing any extremists on the street?
And we've been in communication with the truckers, as a group, not just individual truckers here and there. We do communicate with, for lack of a better term, the powers that be. There's quite a few people.
First, there's the early adopters that come in, the people who are waiting for the next Apple to come out. They're going to buy it right away. Well, those are the people that were there on Friday and Saturday. This movement's building momentum. It's not just building momentum here in Ottawa. It's building momentum all over the planet. If you're wondering, I'm driving back to my walking back to my truck right now, but I do got more trucks I'm going to show you in a second. I'll get my mug off this and here. I appreciate the love.
Thick of it,
I appreciate
met many of them.
We got to get the word out, guys.
Not everyone wants to be named, but
oh, I want to show you this. Check this out, guys. Check this out. People are wondering, like, oh, they're going to run out of food. Oh, they're not going to make it. Let's take a look here. Check this out.
There you go. Empty shelves. Thank Trudeau.
Look at this. They've got tents set up. They've got, see these bathrooms? See the steam coming out of their restaurants? Guys, you guys didn't think these were organized? I had a guy that I knew. I used to train him. I'm a long-term martial arts instructor. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, hey. And, look at this, guys. Look at this. You guys know how long I've been walking back from Parliament. I've been walking for 10 minutes. You see how many people? Yeah, no, I didn't get a battery. I just charged my battery. Look at these trucks, guys. Look at these trucks. You guys are showing so much love out here, so much respect. We've got to spread this. I'm sorry, guys. I know you're not necessarily down with sharing. Oh, if I share this video, maybe people are going to say bad stuff to me. If you're Canadian, guys, and no, I can't get fired. I can't get fired. I can't get fired. They tried to shut me down, even in Ottawa. I'm running a nationwide company. Guys, I do outdoor property maintenance. I aerate lawns. I poke holes in the grass. When I was 16 years old, I bought my first aerator and started aerating lawns. And over 25 years, through the personal development of young adults and showing them a better way to work hard and work ethic and making the right decisions in life, we built into a company with over 500 staff across the country.
Lethbridge,
I
Alberta.
work, man. I'm going to BC to be in a van to manage my guys to inspire young kids to make the right choices.
Looks like these guys all
you gotta see this.
hunker down for the night.
Oh, you gotta see this. Oh, baby. Look at this.
It goes for a ways here still.
Woo! Woo! Guys, at some point we're gonna figure out.
I love Alberta. I lived there for a year. I was Southwest Calgary on 16th and Elbow Drive, right by the mall. Not the best neighborhood, but going down to the creek, beautiful. I see deer every day, go fishing every day.
The only person who take any money was the person that's to buy the hot chocolate. Look at this, guys. This is why we're here. It's really simple. It's one word. Freedom. You've been watching my live for a half hour. Now, remember. I just look around. Appreciate all you guys. This is an amazing experience. People are saying, well, why are you bringing your kids? Like, is that safe? Is that safe? Why would you bring your kids? Why would you involve your kids in this? Man, if something happened like this when I was a child,
They pushed a lot of trucks in here
I would have
today.
loved for my dad to bring me here to remember the time when, for 2 years, we didn't know on a Monday or a Friday if we were going to get to go to school the next Monday. For 2 years, we didn't know if we were going to get to go to karate class or if we were going to get to
Terry,
go
I know
to
you just sent me a
swimming lesson.
message,
We had to wait
but if
for
you're
the news
watching
to
this
tell us
still,
that.
they'll be in
So, yeah, I'm
Toronto.
gonna bring my kids
They're
down
going to
because I
Queen's
want them to
Park.
remember this. This year,
Gonna go circle the legislator.
This year, we went to. I'm gonna flip this around.
I'm not sure if they're
Oh,
gonna
man.
sit still
I
and
don't know
park
about-
or if they're gonna plug
I
up
don't
the
know about
roads.
all that
I'm not sure yet.
Signage, but we can work
But
on that
yeah,
signage,
be
but
prepared,
the
guys.
message works. They're everywhere, guys. I appreciate you guys. A lot of love out here, man. I love you guys.
Yeah, I'm
Canadian.
not
I
giving
love
a
my
timeline.
country. 1998 was my first World Championships. I fought at the WK
Head
World
back up this way.
Championships In 1998, fought in the 2000 World Championships in Kentucky. Fought in the 2001 World Championships in Vienna, Austria. Fought in the 2002 World Championships in Pisa, Italy. Fought in the 2003 World Championships in Killarney, Ireland. Then in Paris, France.
I'm not
another
giving
World
a time of day for Toronto.
2005 in Niagara Falls. Then in Seguin, Hungary.
You'll know when they're
And
there.
it goes on and on and on and on. That's representing my country. 16 times I went to the top of the podium as a world champion in the heavyweight division with a Canadian flag on my back. Listening to my anthem, an anthem that I'm proud of. So yeah, I'm downtown.
Disrespectful to Ottawa
yeah,
people. Some
deal
guy
with
just
it.
came out of his building.
And if
He
I
lives
wasn't
here
leaving
in
for
Ottawa.
BC in the morning,
And he just yelled at us.
it'd
He
be
said,
an
hey
evening
guys,
adventure
keep it up. Gave us
for
thumbs
my
up.
kids, because they're going to remember
So,
this time
you
in
know,
history as the time
to each their own. I understand
of
people
things
live
were
here.
taken away from
That's
them.
not what we're here to
A
do.
lot of things were,
But-
they were held back from doing a lot of things.
Collateral damage.
But their
That's all I can
families
say.
stood up. They stood up and they were strong. And they
I'm
didn't
sure
live
I
in
have
fear.
trolls. That's okay. I don't
Instead, they
censor
actually
people.
lived
How
free.
contradicting would it be for me to
We
preach
went down to Florida.
free speech and
Cost a lot of money to do that.
freedom
Yes,
of
it
choice
did.
if I'd start censoring
Can all these
people?
people? Can everyone do that? No, that you can't.
Just don't engage.
It wasn't
Leave them
easy.
alone. Let them do
It
what
was
they're
a
going to do.
struggle. You don't want to have to uproot your kids, but you want your kids to be able to live free. And that's exactly what we did. The last 4 months we were down there. We couldn't wait to come home, back to Canada for Christmas. We like the snow. We want to play out in the snow.
Everywhere.
Go back into school. So I'm glad schools are open. They're open for now. But imagine having to wonder if schools will be open next month. Imagine have to wonder if for the third year in a row,
Oh, through all the protests and stuff?
after March break, they're just going to tell kids not to go back to school. And they want them to go home and sit in front of a screen
Absolutely.
and have a digital
That's what
screen
we're here
and,
for.
and do the Zoom school thing.
God bless, guys.
Parents, if you're on here and you've got kids, you know what I'm talking about. This has been equally as hard for kids as it has for parents trying to manage that. I appreciate the comments. They're blowing up. Appreciate you guys. I'm working downtown. This is a downtown
Truckers want to speak to him.
That I'm proud of. What do we got here?
Positive today.
Check this one out. This one's pretty
3
good.
jabs.
This is the real virus.
Threatening Canada. Going back to the leaders,
The only way through this, he says, is by getting the vaccine.
they weren't really dissing Trudeau. They weren't really dissing. They were actually just dissing the entire system. The media and everything else is saying that enough is enough. So,
Oh yeah,
honestly,
what
guys,
would we do?
if you're seeing this and you're not in
Funny, he
favor
already had it once, didn't he? Or was it his
of
wife?
freedom, if you're not in favor
I
of our
think
choice,
I'm pretty sure they locked her in the
I just want you to think about
office.
a couple things real quick.
Didn't she leave him?
They've had 2 years,
Kinda
guys.
funny, eh?
They've had 2 years to figure this out.
The irony.
I've been traveling the country for 2 years. I've been traveling multiple countries. Last
If
January,
vaccines
if
work,
you
he wouldn't
remember,
have
if you're in
COVID. No,
Canada,
no.
Last January,
That's not true.
they didn't want anyone to leave. They started charging people $2,000, and you had to stay in a hotel. Remember the internment hotels and all that goodness? You can't leave.
Also, what I
Canada
heard was
January. They're doing
he
curfews
tested
in
negative and
I
still
made
decided to
decisions. I want my
isolate
kids
just
to
as
remember what
per
their dad
Ottawa
did
Public Health.
during their time. I'm a leader to my
And
family.
then he tested positive.
So I actually challenged a 29-year-old Mr. Anthony Merrick's to a fight in a cage in New York City in a time when New York City, you couldn't even do anything in New York City. And I fought in New York City in a cage against a 29-year-old heavyweight champion because, and I was willing with getting the 3-4 COVID tests and all the other things I needed to do.
Yeah, can somebody please donate ivermectin to Justin Trudeau so he can come talk to us?
I had a hip replacement.
We gotta
2016,
get
guys.
on the lines here. Get people
But I
to
want my
donate
kids to remember
some horse medicine.
This was a time when we had our best time. We lived our best life. We went to Florida 4 months, no masks, thousands and thousands of people. We went to the Tampa Bay Devil Rays in the playoffs. We went to Disney and all those crazy parks that go really wear a man down. We went to all those places. There was no mask, guys. It was living. It was, were they sick? Were my kids sick? No, they weren't sick, guys. They get to train every day. They get to run around outside. They had a beautiful time. So I appreciate all of you guys.
Yeah, it lowers your
I know
risk
these
of
last
being
couple videos, I
hospitalized.
haven't really got my mug on. I got a chance to talk. There's two
Unless you
more,
get one
so
of the
I
adverse
appreciate you guys.
reactions.
I'm gonna flip this around. Figure I'm here now.
But you have to have all three of them, or else
just
you're
so many
not
haters out
considered
here.
vaccinated
People
either.
appreciate
So
us standing up for this, but I'm gonna flip this thing around.
go out and get your boosters,
Exactly,
guys.
we're still alive. This is my truck. This is
Trust the
Canadian
science.
PropertyStars.com. If you are in favor of health,
Remdesivir.
country locked down.
Oh,
decided to
it's
be
funny
strong
because
for my
not
people.
a
I
lot of
decided to
people know
work.
about that.
And I've been in the van with my crew.
Yeah, donate some
Remdesivir
Remdesivir.
all year long for the last 2 years.
Just no blood
We went
transfusions.
2
He's got to
springs
keep
in
it in
2
his
summers,
system.
Not sourcing even one COVID case, but because we are outside, we are in the fresh air. We're aerating lawns, poking holes in the grass across the country. I've been aerating since the 90s. We do power raking in Alberta and BC. We do exterior window cleaning in Alberta, and in Ontario we do blacktopping, driveway sealing in the summer. So if you ever see my guys
yeah.
in the field, we do direct
Well,
sales
I
to
don't wanna
services.
say
You
they're
see
just
my
blocking fuel
driveway
trucks, they're
sealing
blocking
carts
a
in
lot of the
Ontario
trucks.
on the streets. You'll see a box with wheels they push down the street, and the guys spray the driveways. That was my invention in 2005. I wanted to, in a service that we required, I wanted to be able to.
Just so you guys know,
expose
I'm a
to
very
more people.
sarcastic person.
And I developed
So-
a mobile driveway sealing car, so we didn't have to have a million trucks spewing.
Toronto's
fuel
not
all over
happening.
the
All right, buddy.
streets.
Well, you don't need to be
Make a
there.
Sealing cart, aerating guys are in the field. Support those guys. Appreciate North Bay. Yeah, North Bay we used to crush, but you got to let your city hall know that we should be able to operate. They don't let people knock doors in North Bay. But appreciate you guys. CanadianPropertyStars.com.
Somebody said they're going to donate Remdesivir to Trudeau.
Remdesivir. Yeah, there you go.
I fucking love.
Yeah, we need Remdesivir and a ventilator.
Jobs.com.
Perfect. We'll
You
send
guys
that
are
to Trudeau.
absolutely
That'll
fantastic.
fix them right up.
Okay, figured I'd just sign off. A lot of people are wondering, who is this guy? As a kid, I started a landscaping business in grade 11. I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. Never had a job other than Canadian Tire as I think a 15-year-old. And I wanted, my passion was martial arts. I wanted to run martial arts schools. In 2000, I was able to take over my instructor, Steve, asking karate school.
Have you noticed, guys?
I ran martial arts businesses for 15 years.
Some of these
Followed
streets,
landscaping
truckers
business.
have to.
I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. I've been a competitor, an author, and a few other things. But at the end of the day, this is my country. I care
Government's got something good for you. I hope so.
for the future for our kids and for the next generation. So appreciate all of you guys.
Gee,
Again, comments
Steven.
below. If there's anything that you can do to help this,
It's a weird
I would
name.
Share this and let other people see what's going on here in Ottawa. Okay, and if you can come down to
Well,
support These drivers
Toronto,
need the support. They
just,
actually don't need the money. I've been trying to give them money all day. They actually
get
don't need the
ready.
money.
That's all I can
that
say.
might come down a month or two from now, but I'm going to end with this. For those of you who think this is going to be short and it's going to be over, I'm going to end with this. There's an interview.
Go back this
I'll
way?
put it in the comments somewhere below. There's an interview on YouTube.
That goes
of the
back to,
organizers. You got to watch this interview. You got to see
the
these
street
are
we were
normal
just on.
people. These are real people.
O'Connor.
These are not extremists. These are
O'Connor,
not,
I think.
all these things that they're being portrayed to be, it's not the case. It's only love down here. It's safe. Bring your kids, bring your families, walk around. This is our country we're fighting for, and we need to stand up for it. And I'm going to end with this. They asked about the funds, the GoFundMe, and how long they plan on staying. They want to have a discussion with Trudeau. They want change. And they were talking about how cold it was. They mentioned, and I'm no word of a lie, man, you got to see this interview. They mentioned that they hear that, you know, by summer, the nights will be longer, and that'll be setting up some pretty nice outdoor dance parties. These guys are not leaving, guys. They're not leaving until there's change, until there's freedom in this country. Thank you so much, guys. God bless. Signing out. Please share this. Please share this. Bye now.
Well, my first time to Ottawa, so yeah, thank you. We drove out from Salmon Arm, British Columbia. Got here last. Well, we left
All the
Sunday.
cops
We
on
got here
standby.
on
What, in
Friday,
Toronto?
and officially
Yeah, that's
Saturday.
okay. Have you not seen what's
keep up
happening
the good
here?
work.
Of course they're going to be on standby.
It's all about
Toronto's
peace,
cops
you know.
are here.
and that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
That's
We
the
want to
truth.
see everybody keep it peaceful, and if everybody keeps it peaceful, then anybody that's not peaceful, then we would know. Hey, nice gloves. Hey, where are you from?
Peterborough.
Peterborough. Now you know how to dress like a Canadian. Look at these things. Are they super warm? Okay, I gotta try this out. Can you hold my microphone?
I just want to state for the record, guys, I don't care if you've been vaccinated. I don't care if you wear a mask. That has nothing to do with this. It's the mandates, and that's what we have to remember. We need to come together, appreciate and love each other again,
So those are like
stand under
official,
God
like,
as
you
one
wear those
nation.
up.
I don't know if they're official, but that's like on
Everybody deserves this. And a lot of us that aren't vaccinated, we're not anti-vax. I have all my vaccines. I'm just not getting this COVID vaccine. I've done my research. On both sides, mind you. I've researched this extensively, like more than I've ever. I was not ever good in school, but I researched the shit out of this.
People watching over Canada.
This is about uniting the country. Not even just the country, we're uniting the world. Everybody's watching Canada right now. That's why we gotta stick together. Hey! You having fun? Where are you from? Quebec. Quebec, I love Quebec. When do you guys get here?
In his house. So why does he come out here and deal with
Sorry,
this?
when did you guys get here?
When everything will be solved. Our lives will be better.
Today?
Everything will be better.
Okay, today, cool.
Here, it's easy. You're not moving. 100%.
All right, well, have fun, guys. Be safe.
My buddy is just down over there. And he's waiting. That's it.
No, the police are good. They're good.
Just to see Trudeau get out of office.
Oshawa. Oshawa, Toronto.
Yeah, they were saying that we're damage. Everything is supposed to be ruined because it was supposed to be a terrorist attack. But
It's smoke time, I guess?
they run here, they bring food everywhere. So they're not terrorists, nothing's damaged, nothing's gonna be rough. So I don't see where everyone's coming from.
Oh, the French are so funny.
It's a peaceful protest and everyone's
A lot of my dad's side of the family's from
right turn, everyone's
Minto,
left.
Fredericton area, New Brunswick.
I don't know what
So I got a lot of
everyone's
French
thinking, but everyone here is
family.
peace, and for everyone else
Every time I try to talk to them,
stability. Like,
it turns into a yelling
I
match.
could barely gas went up. I could
It's not
barely
anything
control my
bad.
truck.
It's just how they are.
My truck,
I think it's hilarious. They're funny people.
car now, and I just
Kind of like these newfies.
And the way things are looking, is crazy.
Yes, mate.
He's fucking everyone over.
Oh, he's coming through.
What's your name, brother?
My name's
sorry.
Simon Hoff.
Anything else you
You're
want to add
laughing.
to Canada tonight?
Stay safe and fuck Trudeau.
It's been a common sentiment around here. People just speaking their strong language. It's not like go Joe Brandon or let's go Brandon. I said that wrong. Joe Brandon. Oh my gosh.
Phone died just as we were going up on the French
That's no excuse. Down here on Wellington Street in Ottawa, Canada. Unfiltered. Because we're live.
You know,
so there you go.
when Black Lives Matter came through Toronto, they boarded up all windows in buildings like
Part of,
this.
free speech as well.
It's kind of strange that they didn't do this if they were so worried.
This you got to check out.
And if we're so aggressive and
Here
violent,
is a truck
why wouldn't they
full of
board these up?
what looks like food.
You know, unless they were expecting something.
And,
so that's something to keep an eye on too, right?
Yes,
Glass windows
that's what I was trying to
in
say.
buildings.
Gentlemen, I'm traveling across with Not TV. We're streaming live on Facebook right now. Just showing people what's really going on. It's not, doesn't look like everything's damaged and boarded up. What's the deal with the food truck?
This is just a bunch of really kind people coming around. Oh, so I didn't know about that.
Sorry, I gotta put it close because the truck's torn.
I know I have a
Just
troll
lot
in
of
here, guys.
charity. We're sleeping.
Leave 'em be.
About a kilometer and a half.
Have some
down,
fun with them, maybe.
And this is happening everywhere. It's not just right here. This is the biggest example of it. But there are nice people.
Yeah, don't
coming
feed
by
into
all
it,
day
exactly.
long, offering.
I don't
services,
censor people.
offering rides, offering showers.
Because I might as well just be sitting next to Trudeau.
People are knocking on your windows all the time, just offering to help in any way that they possibly can. And this is what is happening here. This is what this is about.
Yeah.
Don't listen to the lies. This is all positivity here.
How does it feel to be a Canadian tonight?
I feel proud for the first time in a long time, and I'm not somebody who cares about national pride so much normally. But
Antifa does give a heads up. There's a lot of Antifa
Team Canada won the gold medal in hockey.
are paid to be here.
Party
They don't
in
give
the
a heads up to
streets,
us, but
hockey, you
people
know,
know what's going to happen.
So
that's why when you see big police presences like last night,
these last 4 days, than I ever have in my life.
keep your guard
How do
up.
you feel about the support that all of a sudden the rest of the world is starting to kick in with their own truckers and all the support around the world for freedom?
Yeah, I've been following it. It's amazing. It feels great that this is ground zero for freedom again in the world, and I can only hope that this inspiration carries on. And I mean, I know they're talking about moving into Brussels now, and that they're going to supposedly do it.
Climb
in
up
Australia.
here, I think, for a minute.
As long as they can keep it
See
peaceful.
how far
and
down
keep
I can
the
see.
spirit of this alive in other countries. This should. I
Yeah,
think it can shatter this entire.
He's a great musician.
really
Guys,
hope.
have you heard of Damien Spalding?
Anything
Check
that you
him
want
out.
Canadians to
He's
know
amazing.
Yeah,
Come on, I want to check up there.
Vaccinated people are catching the virus
You climb up
at a
and see
statistically
all
higher
that.
rate than unvaccinated people
There's
are.
a ton
And
of
it doesn't.
people up
I
there
don't
on
care
Saturday.
about your choices. You shouldn't care about mine. I'm no more likely to spread it to you,
You have that battery
than,
pack, don't you?
than somebody who's. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's just be chill. Let's just be friends again. As an unvaccinated person, I'm no higher risk anymore. It's a cold. It's endemic. Most people who catch this now are going to be totally fine. We're talking. It's 10 to 40 times less lethal than it was during the Delta wave. It's a 99.9% survival rate, maybe even better. So it's time to move on. It's time for Canada to move on, and hopefully the rest of the world
Might have to
follows
tuck and roll down here.
What's your name, brother?
Rory.
Thanks, Rory. Appreciate the comment. Do you want to add a comment to this?
I just want to say that for anybody that's at home that actually believes what the mainstream media is telling you, we got 40
There we go.
right beside me here. It's probably got, I don't know, $20,000 of food on it that's been donated. from
We the
everybody.
fringe.
And this is just in this block. Every block, every convoy, every street that has trucks on it has one of these trailers in it. And it's all full of food. And we give it to the homeless, we give it to the protesters, we give it to the truckers. This food is donated for everybody and for all Canadians. To make sure that nobody goes hungry and nobody's in need.
And what do you want Canadians to know tonight, or what's the general sentiment with the truckers being here? Like, are you here to stay, or is it just for this weekend? Or
We're going to be here as long as we have to be for the government to change their mind.
Welcome
or
to the
adjust
world's
their
largest
mandates
truck
so
stop.
that every Canadian has the freedom of choice, and they're able to keep their jobs, because that is not a choice. That is being coercion, and it's being forced upon every Canadian to mandate these vaccines. It's not right.
thanks so much. What's your name, brother?
Bryden Martin. Yes.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah.
Brian. Thanks so
No,
much.
no,
Anything else you want to
okay.
add or share?
Nope, that's it. What's going on here is incredible. I've never seen anything like this in my life, and Canadians are coming together, and a lot of people are waking up and realizing that what they're being told on TV is not what's going on.
Thanks, Justin.
Thank you. Take care.
Have a good night.
All right, you too, guys.
Steve, you're
doing
so
what you're doing.
People,
Clowns of the
that's why we
world.
came
All
out
right,
here,
buddy.
right? Just to
I
show
love the circus.
the truth of what's down here. I'm not sure who else is down here filming tonight. A lot of cameras on the speeches. A lot of people waving the Canadian flags. You guys want to give a comment? No, not tonight. Okay. Yeah. So my name's Travis Cross. I'm with Not TV. We're streaming live on Facebook right now. You want to say anything to? We just cracked 100 viewers. Woo!
Right on.
So yeah, we're trying to get a feeling for tonight that everything's not boarded up and damaged. So
There. Says it all, No, we just got here. I just watched everything yesterday on TV. And no, I support it fully. Good for the truckers and good for it's more than about trucks. People are just pissed off. Everybody's pissed off, you know. These politicians, they're out of touch now. You know, they really are, right? They're not working guys. They haven't got their hands dirty in years. It doesn't matter how, who and what, you know.
yeah. So where'd you come from?
Just from Manotick.
That's like local Ottawa.
Where are you from?
From British Columbia.
Oh, okay.
Salmon Arm.
Yeah, it'd be 20 minutes south of here.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little suburb of Ottawa.
How did you hear about what's going on down
Just
here?
reading some comments.
Oh, I just watched it on the news yesterday, yeah.
Did they tell you not to come down? Why are you down here?
Just why not, hey? Support everybody, eh?
What are you
So
seeing
much
and feeling
racism and
now that you're
violence
down here
with
that
pretty much
may
every
have not
culture
been
you can
portrayed
think
on the
of,
news?
Every religion.
Well,
every
everybody's
gender,
easygoing.
every age.
It's just a nice group of people. Like everybody I've waved everybody that as I've passed them, and everybody's waved back. You know, it's not really. It's just nice people. You know, that's part of it. And we're not all crazy rednecks.
Is anybody
or whatever,
streaming
eh?
this on YouTube?
Does it feel like a minority to you?
What's that?
Does it feel like a fringe minority to you?
No, not at all. Well, I'm part of that fringe then, I guess, if that's the case. And I don't consider myself a fringe kind of guy, really, you know. Pretty worldly.
A lot of horny people here
I would
tonight.
say. So I think it's
Who's
I
playing the
watched it all
music if
day
these guys are
yesterday,
here?
and I'm going to say the
Somewhere.
Liberals were desperately
Right around
trying to make something of it all. You know, the few little things that did happen. I mean, there was what 10,000 people
should we
maybe
head
here
back down?
yesterday, and a couple of idiots. You know,
It's a lot colder up
you're
here.
going to
My
get
hands are
that
cold now.
everywhere. You know, so
I'm gonna stay here and watch
no, I
the
think it's
tournament
good. I hope they stay here a couple of weeks.
What would you like to see happen?
Well, I'd like to see the carbon tax number
All
one
right.
get pulled if that's an issue. You know, back off on all that stuff for now. Give us a couple of years. You know, what is
Oh,
fuel's
shit.
$1.50 now? It's stupid. I mean, back off from all that stuff. Let people get ahead. Let things get going again. Then, if you want to deal with the environment and all that stuff, let's deal with it. You know, but you know, it's ridiculous. Burdening people with all
That
this,
was actually a lot of fun. I
and
slid
it gets
down the
worse
whole
and
thing.
worse. Everywhere you go now, it's just a burden of the government wants to do something
slid down
you
the
know,
whole thing.
in your life, and it's actually influencing a lot of people in the wrong way. You know, they're buying into all that stuff. You know,
Yeah, no
kids aren't
problem,
thinking for
guys.
themselves. You know,
I
the
love
kids have
streaming
to
this
step
stuff.
up and you
I
know,
want
you're how
everybody
old
to
are
see
you?
what we're seeing.
Yeah, I mean, you need
Especially
some
the people that
20-year-olds
watch the
stepping
news.
up and saying, you know, I got to think for myself now.
Especially people
Instead,
like
you know.
G. Steve.
Government's doesn't have to take care of me. You know, I'm a fourth, fifth generation farmer. My family landed there in the 1890s. I'm still on the same farm. You know, like you wouldn't believe what those people did for us,
Thank you, Sam.
previous generations. You know, they wouldn't put up with any of this. It just wouldn't happen previous generations. This kind of stuff. People made decisions. You know. Anyways, I'm gonna mosey on.
What's your name, brother?
Dan. Dan.
Stan.
All right, gentlemen. Let's go down. Where are you guys from? Kitchener. Beautiful.
Yeah, and as we've been talking about on our way out here, government works for the people, and we, you know, don't forget that. Government works for the people don't work for the government. And this is a big
Why are
sign
you
of
guys
like,
here?
hey, wait a minute. And you're hearing a lot of that here tonight.
Absolutely.
Just a strong sentiment, but also
man.
just good grounded
We're done,
thoughts
absolutely.
about you know, what people want to see for the future, the kind of change they want to experience. Lots of thumbs up. How's it going? And we're not even halfway down Wellington. We just started walking down this street. So live on Facebook, I'm Travis Cross. This is Not TV. Chad and I drove out from Salmon Arm, British Columbia last Sunday. So this is day 9 of Truckers versus Trudeau. Whew, my lips are getting cold. Truckers versus Trudeau. Day 9. And I missed that. Hey, oh no, he doesn't. I thought he wanted to give a comment for a second. Maybe. He said news. News. Sometimes people are like, are you the news? I'm like, well, we're not TV. It's like TV, but we're not TV. These are monumental castles. That's what they look like. And frothy emotional appeal. Yeah, Charlie. He says, observing politicians and mainstream media using frothy emotional appeal.
My name's Brandon.
Our kids. We were at this sign a little bit earlier.
All right, guys. Have fun.
Our kids, our choice, Trudeau. And people out here with their families. We got a nice clip of a little girl with a megaphone. And we'll be editing that tonight, and I'll throw that up on YouTube to share with everybody. That was a good one.
How's it going?
People,
Good.
yeah. Hey, Travis Cross, Not TV. We're streaming live on Facebook right now. Anybody want to give a comment about the feeling out here tonight? Yeah.
Well, it's pretty loud. Like you go, like you're right in front of the parliament. Like I couldn't even hear anybody talking. It was like amazing.
Yeah. And is it everything boarded up and there's a lot of damaged property, or no, not at all?
I haven't seen anything. And you know what? Like on Facebook, I did see like some damage, but like like people who are here are cleaning up after the mess. Like there's nothing wrong with any of the people I've seen so far.
Oh, awesome. And anybody else want to give a comment here? Or you guys all, everybody's kind of...
Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty nice that it was my first night coming here, and I'm surprised it's actually still as full as it is still to this day on Monday. It's really beautiful that all these people are coming out to support this thing.
Did you think the truckers would be gone by now?
I didn't think so, but I didn't think it would be as full as it still is, and I'm happy people are still going strong today.
Are you local here, or you live in Ottawa?
Gatineau.
So how long do you think this will last for? What have you been hearing?
I'm hearing 1 or 2 weeks, and
were you aware that the truckers are prepared to stay until June?
had no idea.
Yeah, they're used to living in their trucks for weeks and months on end, and they said that they're here until the work is complete. And the work is complete means that there has to be real change.
That makes me happy. That honestly makes me so happy.
How does it feel to be a Canadian here tonight and to celebrate freedom?
I finally feel like at peace. Honestly, like I've been stressing about this since like the beginning, and this like brings me happiness that people are actually doing something about it.
What are you seeing and hearing on social media?
On social media, I'm hearing mixed messages, actually. Some people are really for it, some people are really against it.
And the people that are against it, do you feel like they've been down here and they actually understand what's going on?
No, not at all. Honestly, no. The people who actually came here, they're for it.
Have you talked to any of the truckers tonight?
No. We're just going around so far, yeah.
Right on. Well, we've been talking to some truckers, so you can check us out on Not TV. We are on Facebook, Not TV, and Not.TV, and Not TV on YouTube.
How do you write it down?
NOTTV, no spaces.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
All right.
Right on. Yeah, take a picture of that, and yeah, hope you check it out online. Thank you so much for. Thank you. You want to share a comment?
Thank you to all the truckers supporting us. It's a really big help. And freedom!
Right on, guys. Thanks so much. What's your name?
Josh.
Josh. Thank you, Josh.
AJ.
Thank you.
Aurélie.
Nice to meet you. Did I say that right? I didn't say that right.
Well, it sounds like Aurélie.
No, I know, I get it.
Yeah, Aurélie. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's a French name?
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, thank you guys. You're all from Quebec, or?
I live in Elmer right now.
Yeah, okay, this is my first time to Ottawa. I haven't been to Quebec yet, so maybe I'll make it over on this trip. Who knows? But we're here in Ottawa to stay until this is complete.
Well, we're happy to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening, guys.
Good night.
Take care.
Nice friendly group of people. I just, man, it's been a great experience here so far. How's it going? You guys want to give a comment for
As of tomorrow,
With Travis Cross with Not TV. We're streaming live on Facebook right now, and we're just trying to get a feeling for the night here. We're independent
I'm here
media.
since Friday night. I'm in a big truck. I'm coming from Quebec. I'm a bar owner. It's the third time that Legault closed my bar, so I'm gonna go bankrupt at the end of February if it stay like this. So I'm gonna fight because I think now it's over. There's no more COVID. It's just a cold. Take a Tylenol, go sleep, and let me live. Let me work. I have 5 kids. I cannot continue like this.
You're not alone. How do you feel about the truckers coming out here to do all this?
It's nice. I'm with the trucker.
Do you drive a truck, or you just jumped in with a truck to get up?
I'm with my one of my friends, Nini. We drive truck.
Awesome. Anything you want Canadians to know tonight?
Yeah, you're not alone. It's not true. We're not French or minority. We're a lot. And that's it. You're not alone. It's going to be over soon. We're not leaving since it's not finished. Point. That's it.
What's your name?
Sylviane.
Sylviane, thank you so much. Have a great night. And we continue, like she said, they're not leaving until the work is through. And we got PPS watching the gates of the Parliament. And yeah, just out here doing what feels like it's the right thing to do, is to, even though I still have the wrong gloves on and it's cold out. Hey, you're not even wearing gloves, and it's Travis Cross, Not TV, streaming live on Facebook right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to give a quick comment or no? Not tonight.
No, not tonight.
Have a good night. Have a good night. She wasn't even wearing gloves.
Did you guys see all
it's
the
like,
people chanting
that's pretty
yesterday?
good. It's pretty good.
They're saying,
Actually, a lot of people not wearing gloves. Man, maybe I'm just not used to it. I moved to British Columbia from Alberta, and I guess I just got to let my fingers adjust. How's it going tonight?
And the atmosphere was just incredible. It was like being in the
Union.
UK watching a soccer game.
That's French. Yeah, I need to go back to school.
Actually, somebody send me
Parliament buildings. How cold? I don't know, Don. I don't know how cold it is right now. There we go.
Thank you, Calgary.
Somebody's
I
missing.
Love Calgary.
Says please share.
That's my
So
home away from
maybe you
home.
guys can help out. Last seen at Firehouse Subs, 6 p.m., December 31st. It is now January 31st. So it's been a little while, but a missing poster.
That's
If anybody has seen Katrina Blagden, here's a little snapshot for you guys. Like a little public service announcement. Was that considered a public service announcement? How's it going? Good. Comment for Facebook, or do you want to give a comment tonight? We're streaming live on Facebook.
Right,
I'm with Not TV.
Sure, I'll do
All right. So what's going on tonight, or what's your experience and take on this?
My company actually kind of said, "Hey, they support me. They gave me a gas card to drive all the way from Prince George, BC. Well, actually, it's actually Burns Lake, but nobody's heard of it. Burns Lake, BC, out here, and I'll stay here for quite a while. But the inspiration was obviously the truckers, and it choked me up that I had to be part of it. It's part of the right side of history. And I mean, what really gets me is I have a grandfather who fought on the shores of Normandy, and he fought with a platoon of 20. And he and only 2 other guys survived that platoon, and they didn't do it for safety. They did it for freedom. And who are we to sneeze it away? Amen to that, brother.
Thanks so much. What's your name?
Todd.
Thanks, Todd. Have a great night, brother.
So much better than all of these
There
politicians.
you go. More comments from people out on the street, and people staying warm with some warm gloves and coffees.
Belleville, rise up. Join
The
that
truckers
group.
are here to stay. Truckers versus Trudeau. There's a shot for you of a truck on the Parliament buildings right behind it. Minus 11. It feels colder, but it's probably the choice of gloves. I didn't have the seal-lined gloves like that other fella. And then, what are they, wolf seal gloves? Not everybody's in favor of that. But then there's synthetic fur, and that's a whole other story. That's a whole different topic. We're here to talk about trucks. Trucks and Parliament. Parliament and trucks. Truckers versus Trudeau. We're going to see how long this lasts for. Because the people have the power as much as sometimes the people in power don't want the people to know or believe or think about. But yeah, this is it. When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. Do you care to comment on the sign that you got here? I'm Travis Cross with Not TV. We're streaming live on Facebook. And curious, he's the guy, eh? I'm going to lean in here. Is that all right? Care to comment on this sign? It says, when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty.
That's what we're doing.
So why are you down here and what do you want to see happen?
I want to see our freedom restored and things back to normal like it was 2 years ago before all this COVID shit hit. So I like to see, and I guess resistance is going to be the only way out of this tranny. Your tyrannical governments. Yeah, pretty much. Let's get our freedom back. Let's get Justin Trudeau out. A bunch of criminals running our government and our system.
197.
It's got to go. And we're going to be here until things get done, hopefully. We're not going nowhere.
It's so funny when people like their own comments.
You wanted the truckers or no?
Nope.
It's so funny.
Yeah, from Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia. Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah. You too.
Anything else you want to add?
Not really. Here to fight for our freedom, and hopefully we win.
How about you want to add anything?
Yes. Dear fellow Canadians, they're building their army tonight as we speak. Each night, they're bringing in van loads, bus loads of police. They're going underground. They're in these buildings around here. They brought in the heavy horses. They're going to do this. They're going to push, and they're going to come for us. And I hope that the people of Ottawa, when they come, that they come out, because if this line of trucks collapses, we will never have the opportunity ever to have freedom again.
Sounds like these girls are going to run out
There's
of
a lot of kids that come out here and they love it. They have hope, they have smiles.
Ho, ho.
They've been nothing but peaceful here. People pick up their garbage, they shovel the sidewalks, they feed people.
Anything crazy going on?
There's been a lot of support here because
Just asking if
they
there's
want their
anything crazy
freedoms
going on.
too.
No, like I was saying, I
But
think
they're
most
coming
of the partiers
this
and,
week. And I just
the
pray,
people that kind of came for
because we're going to be the first line to get
shenanigans
the
all
hit.
went home. You'll get the odd
And when
ones
they
here
hit,
and there.
a
but
lot of people are going to get hurt.
most of these guys
and
and-
unless
and
the
girls
people
in
come
the
out
trucks
in
are
mass,
just,
they're going to follow crush. Right?
sleeping now, I
They got
think
the
a lot of
plows blocking the
I don't really know
corners so that the thousands of truckers that want to get in here to support
People want us to go.
can't get in.
They want us to go see the people.
It's very disappointing. It breaks my heart knowing that these plow guys are not up here standing with their fellow citizens. I don't care how much money you make.
Yeah, we're on Wellington.
Do you not like to see
they're
your
all back
children
up that
smile? Do you want a future of this? 2 years of it so evil. If this don't succeed, it'll be an eternity of this. Breaks my heart. But I'm an old man. I've seen freedom, tasted freedom, my children and grandchildren. I hope what we do here we accomplish. And I hope that it's successful. But they are
I wanna
coming
say
in
yes,
the next
but I don't
couple
know.
of
I have no
nights.
idea where I am.
The army's built. Justin Trudeau, he's hiding. You know what? Even if they crush this, that son of a bitch, he'll never be ever safe in public. He will need bodyguards for the rest of his life. He'll need so many of them, I hope it breaks him. Because the whole world hates him. And I'll tell you what, you can bet 3/4 of Canadians hate his guts.
What is going on? I don't really understand.
Friend said just to find out where you got your info from.
On what?
What you just described with the building of the brigade.
Well, we've been here since Thursday, living in this car. We're right in the front line of there. And as you can see, there's a hill, and the buses come in here. And the troops go down there, and they go down by the hundreds. Their patrols have stepped up from 10 to 50 to 60. After the people go home
Yes, we
around
did
10,
get enough money to
11,
stay,
12,
guys. Thank you so
then
much.
their patrol is much more increased. Last night they brought in the OPP with all kinds of their little Ziploc things, getting with the riot gear, doing their intimidations. They brought in the heavy horses. They're preparing, right? And I think they're ready. And it's a matter of a couple days, maybe tonight. Maybe tonight when everybody goes home. But they're going to hit, and it's not going to be long. Trudeau and the COVID communists want us out of here. Because then they know if they beat this down, they know that there'll be no more resistance here in Canada. It'll be finished. We'll be worse than Australia.
What's your name?
Mark Allen.
Meet you, Mark. Thank you. Did you want to add anything?
I just want to say, Freedom Team knocking, everybody. Are you hearing it? The honk is the honk. Fight for your freedom, people.
All right, thanks, gentlemen. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for sharing all that.
All right. Good luck.
Depends on.
Same to you. Be safe.
Peace. Depends on
victory.
Our money situation. It depends on.
All right, so just
there's a lot of things that we got to deal with here. So I'm
being out here, being with the trucks, and knowing that these truckers won't go anywhere, and it really is. It is a big deal. It felt like a big deal when Chad and I left Salmon Arm. It just felt like it's something bigger than all of us, and we really didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. We don't even know what's to come. We really don't. But it became one of those feelings and decisions to come out here no matter what, because it felt like something really important to do. And not sitting on the sidelines. And I understand that some people aren't able to make it out here. And there's lots of people pouring in because they are able to make it out here. And it's going to come down to inside the hearts and minds of every single one of us. Because we're all people at the end of the day. Even our Prime Minister. And if we can just learn to love one another and forgive one another. But there is power in numbers, power in the people. And if you're coming out here to just stand in peace and love,
Guys, I really don't care if
to stand for your freedom, well, that's real change. It's just standing with one another to say enough is enough.
All the power to her. I love you, Sam.
And to
you and Eric are amazing people, great parents.
just say what's on your heart and know that you're not alone. So thank you all for watching tonight. This is live in Ottawa. And for Not TV, I'm Travis Cross. Lots of signs out here. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit because people are commenting about links to what, I don't know. How's it going? How's
good. What about you?
So great. We're streaming live on Facebook on Not TV. I'm Travis. What's the feeling here tonight?
Well, the feel is good. We're in movement right now, but it's really nice to be here with so many loving people. Anglais, Français. We're all coming together, all colors, all ages, all you name it. All here to be together, to love, peace, compassion. You know, it's just beautiful. And I have all sorts of other thoughts, but this is really what I focus on: is love, peace, compassion, unity, togetherness. So thank you so much for being out here and showing the world a bit.
And anything you want Canada to know tonight?
I say thank you. Thank you for getting us here, you know, and welcome to Ottawa, whoever is coming from Ottawa. I'm from here, and it's a pleasure to be welcoming people here. And, you know, I guess to some extent, science is complex. It's a process. It's complicated. And if anyone tells you it's the science, it's perhaps a bit of a myth. Science is real, and people do that by having debate and talking together. And democracy is real. We do that by having debate, talking together. Freedom is real. We do it by being free. So, yeah, carry on, everybody.
You know, what's your name?
Share this out everywhere.
Yeah, Travis says so much. So great to meet you. No, my lips are freezing up.
Thank you. Cheers.
All right, Nick, have a great night.
This is global.
There we go. Dancing in the street, and then others with the strong message. Almost a warning for the truckers. And that's part of it too. And I think they understood and knew when they came out here that there were going to be risks, and it wouldn't just be a simple overnight matter, but it is something that's going to continue until Ottawa decides
That's great.
to have a conversation with these truckers or come down and find out what this is all about. Truly, truly, truly. And that's it. How's it going? We're live on Facebook if you want to give a comment.
Oh, now you know better, huh?
Not everybody. We're getting close to the end of the night, though, I think, here. And like I said, I get you to the front of the Parliament buildings tonight. Good evening. Live on Facebook if you want to give a comment about what's going on tonight.
I think this is amazing.
This is amazing?
Yeah. I think this is amazing. I think this is uniting our capital.
And the capital,
on
like...
Facebook, are you putting this actually?
Okay, so I'm Travis with Not TV. And we're like TV, but we're not TV. And we've been streaming this live on Facebook since Salmon Arm, British Columbia. So like a week ago, we've been here. We got here on Saturday officially. And what's the feeling? Are you local?
Yeah, I am.
How did you hear about this?
Who has not heard about this?
Really, actually?
I've not heard about this.
I thought it was just a fringe minority of a few thousand.
My family in South Africa has heard about this. Everybody has heard about this.
What's your sentiment tonight? Is it just something that should go away very, very soon?
I think we're all pretty pumped. I think you can see that we're all pretty pumped.
We're not moving. We're staying.
Convoys gearing up and they're coming in from the west. There's more convoys coming in. They're coming. 11 TPs are getting set up tomorrow in Confederation Park. We're not leaving. We're not going anywhere till the mandates are gone. Justin, we want to see you. Get out here, buddy. Come give us a hug. Come give us a hug. We want to see you.
Maybe a handful, little pockets of people doing their own thing. That's about
So,
it.
could you? What's your name?
Sorry?
What's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica. Thank you so much, Jessica. Anything you want Canada to know tonight?
No, you can leave it up to them to say that.
Thanks, Jessica.
Have a good night, man.
Have a good night.
Good night. Alone.
Take care, man. Anything you want Canada to know tonight?
Canada, you know what?
Leave it alone.
We got to fight for the children, right? That's why I'm here. That's one of my biggest reasons,
Yeah,
right?
see, those people are smart. They can stay here
Our
forever.
future generations the
this
ones
guy's
that are
smart,
really
too.
gonna be affected, right?
Actually, he told me
The
yesterday that he
elderly
is staying
people
here.
like myself, I can bounce back, but it's the young. One too many children have died, and that's one of my biggest reasons, right? So I
Well,
hope
stuff people have.
everyone starts waking up and questioning like what's going on, and
This is
realizing
just
that the
one table.
mainstream isn't giving the proper information,
All sorts
right?
of stuff for people.
So, yeah.
So,
Christian
just so
Gauthier.
you know,
Thanks,
this
Christian.
didn't come from
Yes,
the
thank
soup
you very
kitchen.
much.
All right, much love, brother.
This wasn't
Have a good
stolen
night.
from
You
homeless
too.
people. Actually, if you're
That's
homeless,
awesome. Waving the Canadian
well, I'm
flag.
sure you wouldn't be watching this right now, but if you
Off
are,
they
come
go,
down
doing it for the
here.
kids.
We'll feed you.
The next
Give you a shower,
generation.
we'll shelter you.
I've heard that sentiment a lot down here too, and from the truckers when we came through Calgary and all the way down here tonight. Streaming live on Facebook if anybody wants to give a comment. Travis with Not TV came out from British Columbia. Yeah, one couple.
I was here since day one, doing camping over here since day one. And
Yeah, guys, don't get mad at
every
people
one
for
of them.
restreaming your stuff.
That one must have been at the back there. They just come in and 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 come in.
They make a couple
It's
bucks,
really
good
nice.
for you.
Really
Everybody can
thankful.
use
The
it right
people
now.
are really, really beautiful and thankful and lovely.
Actually, I encourage people to restream this.
Where's the asshole,
and
though?
make money off of it.
Huh? You see the asshole? We didn't see him yet.
As Ricky would say, get two birds
I don't
stoned
think.
at once.
I don't think
Over
it's gonna.
here.
I don't think it's gonna show up. I don't think so.
Worst case, Ontario, you don't make any money.
Have fun.
But more
We love
people
you.
will see
We
it.
love you so much.
That's all this is about.
A lot of just love out here. Peace and love. Peace and love. You know, people taking care of one another. We go talk to one of the truckers now. Hey, Travis Cross with Not TV. We're streaming live on Facebook right now. And so, how's the feeling tonight? You guys, oh man, when did you get your truck down here, and how long you bunker down here for?
I got here Friday around 2, and I'm here for as long as it takes, man. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Windsor, Ontario. So I'm not as far as the rest, but far enough. We're all here for the same reason, good cause, and let's get it.
All right, did you see anything with the police trying to put some stuff together to maybe build up? Where one guy was trying to give a warning about, I don't know, the police kind of building up something to, I don't know what he was talking about exactly, but what have you seen down here?
I see nothing but love, man. Nothing but love from everybody. The police, everybody. Yeah, it's good, man. It's a good feeling. Yeah.
And any word on the street of if there's going to be a resolution soon, or is it going to be until June?
Who knows, but there's more trucks coming, so oh yeah.
Right on. What can we look forward to tonight or tomorrow?
Just smiles, man, smiles. Yeah.
Right on. What's your name?
John.
John, thanks so much, John. Anything you want Canada to know tonight?
Yeah, I love everybody, man. The support is unreal, and don't let the media fool you. Thank you.
Right on.
Thanks, brother.
Much love, brother. There you go. John with his Peterbilt here, ready to hunker down until change, real change happens. So, yeah, it's ongoing. And it will continue to be ongoing. People with their cameras out, taking pictures, videos, streaming. And the upside down Canadian flag represents a country in distress. And this is a real sign representing a real distressful time. Not hallmark, what should I say? What is it's a mark in Canadian history. This is a historical moment, and the mainstream media is, from what I've seen so far, not getting the coverage that it deserves. There's been some epic shots, and you know what? There's a documentary being made about all of this. There are many, many cameras on this. They've been filming all the way from British Columbia through the prairies all the way to Ottawa, and the documentary is meant to bring people together and help people understand what's going on down here, who might not understand, who might not get the chance to come down and actually talk to the truckers and understand for themselves, because that's what it's going to take. It's just a difference of, not really a difference of opinion, it's more just ignorance, and I don't mean that rudely. I just mean being ignorant to the truth, just not aware, just unaware of the truth. Unaware because, well, this footage isn't something that I've seen on television yet, but granted, I haven't been watching much television, so if there's some good stories out there, we can represent those as well and share those. Keep sharing all the content that you feel is necessary for people to see, and we'll talk more about, as time goes on, process of verification for journalism, citizen journalism, and new media as it changes. And here we go. See, there's a few people watching this stream. I don't know if they're talking about the stream of being down here right now. Somebody else might be live right now. Very strong signage everywhere you go. And not that I would personally condone the strong language, but freedom of speech is something too. And I don't believe that this is considered hate speech. This is just people who are angry. They're very upset and angry and trying to express that the best they can as it continues to. Good, how you doing? Good. Excellent. Enjoying the night, he says. We want freedom. Comment for Travis Not TV. We're streaming live on Facebook right now. What's your comment for tonight?
Trudeau sucks, and we're gonna win, and he's hiding scared because globalists are afraid of us.
Does it feel like a fringe minority down here?
It feels like a very fringe majority.
And what would you like Canada to know?
I'd like Canada to know that freedom is coming very soon.
We're winning.
We're winning.
We are winning. Trudeau's going down.
How long do you envision this lasting for?
As long as necessary. We're sticking around until whenever it's over.
I quit my job in Toronto. I'm going to get a job here, maybe.
Stick around and support everybody?
Maybe I'll just bum it. We'll see.
Would you say the more the merrier?
100%.
What would you say to the people of Canada?
What would I say to the people of Canada? I say fuck Trudeau. I say we're gonna win. Don't lose hope. We are the majority. You know it. Everybody has it in their heart. They're just too scared to say it sometimes. But it's okay. We're gonna be free. We're fighting for you.
Right on. What's your name, brother? On tonight. I'm Travis Cross with Not TV. We're streaming live on Facebook right now to people all across Canada, trying to get an accurate picture of what's happening down here tonight. Do any of you care to give a comment?
Comment about what?
Just a comment about what's going down here tonight.
Time.
What's that?
Everything's relaxed. Everything is relaxed. It's great that finally Canada is standing up for themselves. Everybody is standing up for themselves, and I think we all have rights that should be addressed. Thank you.
What's your name? You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it if you don't want to. I just ask everybody.
I'm okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much and have a great evening.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
God bless. Lots of people out tonight, and the night is getting long, so it's just about bedtime. I'm gonna wrap up here pretty soon, but the goal was to talk to people and get all the way to the entrance. Here's the entrance as far as I know. There are the steps. That's not the center though. Here, we gotta get over here. We get that nice. Everyone is saying the truckers are leaving. If they leave, this will all be for nothing. Well, we better get a comment from at least one more trucker. Let's go talk to this fellow over here. He's got his window cracked open. Lots of signs down here. Lots of people. Just hey, how's it going? Can I step up here for a sec?
Yeah, come on up, man.
Awesome. Travis Cross with Not TV. We're streaming.
Not TV.
Yeah.
You're from where?
Salmon Arm, British Columbia.
Oh, okay.
Streaming live on Facebook right now. And I got a quick question for you if you're willing to answer it. It's now it's scrolled right by. Somebody said that the truckers are thinking about leaving, or if they leave, this will all be for nothing.
I've already had my mail forwarded to this address, so it's going to be all right.
And what do you want the people of Canada to know tonight?
Stop driving the speed limit or less in the middle lane. Yeah.
Safety, right?
Yeah, it's all about safety.
Cool. Anything else that you want to add or share, or people should be aware of?
Well, I don't know. One thing I'd like Canada to know is, I mean, there's a lot of talk in the mainstream media about, you know, the percentages of the Canadians that are vaccinated, and it's the unvaccinated. We're the problem. I'm not vaccinated. I have no intention of getting it. And we're the problem, as opposed to, you know, all the closures and restrictions, and everybody knows what families and friends. We all know somebody whose life has been torn apart by this in one way or another, and it's not because of a COVID death. It's not. It happens sometimes, and it's unfortunate. And a good friend of mine's died from COVID. I'm not denying COVID isn't real. Just more people have suffered in more ways that are never going to be repaired and never going to be replaced by the restrictions and the mandates, and people have suffered from the virus itself. That's a fact. You know, that's a fact. So it's time to get back into common sense. We're 2 years into this, haven't gotten anywhere. It's not getting anybody anywhere except destroying more businesses and more families and more futures. So, you know, get out and vote. There's another solution too. You know, that's the thought, right?
Anything else? I don't know, any other thoughts? Like, you guys came out all the way out here. People are loving what you're doing. Huge support for what you're doing. And a lot of gratitude for what you're doing.
Well, we're doing it for everybody. And I mean, it kind of back to the point too, is like, the reality is, and this is the reality, the numbers of the vaccinated in Canada are not because 82% of Canadians thought, yeah, man, sign me up for that. That's not the case at all, and we all know it. A large percentage of the people who are vaccinated we're forced to do it or lose their jobs or lose their families. Families have been split apart. A guy come up crying to me today, and lots of people I've shared tears with since I've been here. I didn't expect this, but this has been the experience because of where I ended up being parked. And this guy come up crying to me today. His family's basically disowned him because they're all vaccinated and he don't want to get it. He doesn't feel safe about it. He's got his own reasons. He shouldn't have to justify those to the rest of the world, let alone his family. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Crying. Grown man crying. It's not right. Like, why? This divides us. It's killed our economy. It's killed mom and pop businesses all over the country, all over the world. It's not getting us anywhere. We're over 2 years into this. I mean, if this is the solution, we're fucked. So obviously it's not the solution, so let's get it together, get back some common sense. Like, I don't want to die, but I don't want to live in fear, because that's not living. That's not living. I mean, I am going to die one day, I'm going to hold it off as long as I can, but it's coming. In the meantime, let her buck, man. Let her buck. All right. That's about all I have to say about that for now.
Thanks so much. Do you want to say anything to Mr. Trudeau directly?
Yes, I do.
In person, right?
I'm not going to do it here.
No.
That wouldn't be direct. That would be indirectly.
There you go. All right. That just like he's doing to the cameras. Come on down, Mr. Trudeau, and talk it out. Anything? Final thoughts for tonight?
Where are all the convoy groupies at? Can't answer that? Somebody's got an answer on there on your screen by now, I bet you. Somebody knows it.
Come on, where are all the convoy groupies at? We're about to find out. And while I wait for the comments, what's your name?
Stanislav. It's Mike.
It's great to meet you, Mike.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too, brother. That's awesome. There's Trucker Mike out here commenting for us. Blowing his horn. Having some fun, having some laughs. Right outside the Parliament as the horns go. Thanks for all the comments and the feedback, guys. Anybody know what time it is in Eastern time? I can't check my clock right now. We're streaming live on Facebook. I'm Travis with Not TV. Care to comment for tonight?
Yeah, just I want to say fuck Trudeau and just the freedom. All the one we want was the freedom, the fucking freedom. And we got the peace, boy. We got the peace with the freedom, man. No more, man.
Right on. What's your name, brother?
Freedom. What do you want?
Name? Dom?
Dom?
Yeah.
Called Dom?
Called Dom?
Dominic, Dom.
Dominic, yeah. Travis.
You?
Travis.
Travis?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
Okay, have a good night, brother.
Freedom. I'll wait what I got to one.
All right, guys. There you go. All the signs, all the trucks. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the comments. That's about the end of the night for me. Chad and I said we were going to make 10 o'clock our bedtime. So we got a bit of a drive back to the bed tonight. So from standing outside in front of the Parliament building. Here, I'll flip the camera around. I just got to put the mic down for a sec. There we go. So I can like give you my final good night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in and following us on this journey. Chad and I will be back at it tomorrow morning. We're going to come back down here tomorrow night, or tomorrow during the day, and then we'll be seeing what we see and hearing what we hear tomorrow down here in front of the Parliament building on Wellington Street in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, with the truckers and Trudeau, who's MIA. But this is still truckers versus Trudeau in Canada.
Well, somebody go tell that to Buddy.
And I think we were thinking about sleeping down here in the truck tomorrow night, so we can just get an early scoop for you on Wednesday. But much love to all of you. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for sharing all that.
Sorry, Rito.
And there's a couple, few last comments. So I'll walk for a second, and then I'll cut the feed. But yeah, much love to all of you.
Tasmania, holy cow. Well, thanks for watching. Stop making fun of me, guys.
I love that. These truckers are about to make the most important delivery yet. Freedom. Absolutely. It's coming. There has been a shift in the atmosphere, guys. The whole world is watching us. The entire world is watching us. We got to keep it peaceful. We have to keep it strategic, professional, and respectful. How long will he be in Toronto? I'm not sure yet. It's not going to be as long as this, I don't think. But they will be there.
My water's freezing faster than I can drink it.
So, for those who don't know, Angelo's,
good
it's Angelo's
indication
truck
that it's cold
stop
out.
in Spencerville, Ontario. I think it's about an hour west of Ottawa. I could be wrong. If anybody knows
Every half-hour mark, they honk.
the exact
Interesting. That's the first I
location,
heard
keep
that.
posted in the comments for me.
Cool.
And share it out. Share this video out with everybody you know. Doesn't matter where you live. Share it out. And let's try to encourage people to do this everywhere. And it doesn't have to be truckers.
Where's everybody from? I'm interested now.
Anybody.
I've seen
Teachers,
Hawaii,
doctors,
Pennsylvania,
lawyers, police,
Tasmania now,
firefighters,
all over the
everybody.
U.S., all over
Get
Canada.
to your parliament buildings.
I'm loving it. It's amazing.
Get to your
and make sure you guys share this out wherever you
get
are.
to any kind of government
because
facilities.
You're not going to see it like this
and
on the
shut
news.
Them down. Shut them down. But be respectful. Be peaceful. Because as soon as something goes
back
wrong,
up to
the
Rito.
media is going to show up, and all of the plans will fail. Mike, I'll check that. I'm not going to check it right now, but I will. I promise. Is it a 911?
Where are we? O'Connor right now? I think Kent's another street over. Let's go. I love seeing this. Thanks for telling me, guys.
Yeah, Highway 401 and 416, exit 721, Spencerville, Ontario. Angelo's truck stop, leaving between 2:30 and 3 o'clock, I think. Between 2 and 3, I'd say.
David's plugging himself on.
Toronto captain is Dave Steenberg. Don't overrun him with phone calls, though. He's had a hell of a time trying to answer everybody, and he's done great. Honestly, a lot of this wouldn't have happened without Dave.
Chilliwack.
S-T-E-E-N Berg.
Mexico, we need help. You guys have been free this whole time. How ironic.
Oh yeah, I know I'm not really doing a whole lot here
I know
right
a lot
now,
of
but we're
people
trying
that
to
got up and
organize
left
a little
went
bit
to
and
Mexico.
coordinate
They're having the time of their lives.
I don't have your number, but my phone's almost dying.
Dermot, we got some Newfies watching. Newfoundland. Duh. What part of Newfoundland are you from?
Between Bank and Kent, I think it's 2 streets. I think it's 2 streets now. 1 or 2 streets now. I'll know when I see it.
Thank you.
We're keeping faith. That's all we have, Stu.
We're gonna head over that way.
All we have is faith. If you
Somebody-
lose faith, you lose everything. Do the truckers have
Okay,
enough
here's
fuel?
Ken.
No. They're
Here's
trying
Ken.
to get them fuel, and the police won't let them in. So if you didn't see, our good friend Larry
Conception Bay
drove 3 hours
Conception
from
Bay.
Coburg, Ontario to Ottawa
South.
just to bring fuel.
I know where it is. Nice.
And they're not going to be able to get
I'm
in.
from St. John's. I'm
So,
a townie.
Get on the phone. If you know someone that's here who has an empty jerry can, get them down here. All right, I guess we're getting the cans. Come help us. All right, see you guys soon.
They're going to drive over.
Where is
Dustin's gonna
Trudeau?
meet
He's
us.
hiding somewhere.
Okay.
And
Tucked his tail between his legs.
He says he can get pretty close to where we're going to be with the truck.
He's trying to come up with some stories about how we beat people up and
You
steal
guys
from
think
the
it's all
homeless.
fun and games, but we're working out here constantly.
If you don't laugh, you'll cry, though,
Everything
right?
we do is strategic.
We're just gonna keep on laughing.
And it's all working together with everybody, right? We need to know who needs fuel, who needs food, who
I
needs to
got
be
2
shuttled
phones.
to washrooms,
Feel
who
like
needs
Kevin
showers,
Gates.
who needs money.
Yeah, you're too old for that.
Who needs whatever you need.
Brian, how was your trip home, buddy?
Hey, I love the
Yeah.
Irish.
What did he do? He don't
God bless the
mind. He
Irish.
don't mind
I'm
when I do.
Irish.
Yeah.
Don't ask, Brian. Brian.
How far up are they're at that truck we were talking to, right?
Yeah. I kind of remember where it is. It's Kent and Bank Street.
Yeah. Kevin Gates is the GOAT. I love Kevin Gates.
Whichever one we see first, we're going down.
I heard some weird stuff
Did you
about
get
him and
that
his cousin,
battery
though.
pack working?
I don't know about that.
No? Shit.
Saskatoon, eh?
Problems with it too. I got it next to my leg, trying to warm it up. Body heat.
Yeah. My phone's at 25%. Guys, if I lose
I know, you get
because
3
it's cold, my
vaccinations
battery's
and he
low.
still catch COVID. Either you're lying or the vaccines don't work.
The vibe
Roads
tonight
were
is
dead, eh? Yeah,
amazing.
because everything got
It's
shut down.
Completely different than it was last night. I mean, last night was amazing too.
They wanted to do
there's
both
some
sides,
eerie feelings in
but
the
it looks like it didn't
atmosphere.
happen.
Regular gas for regular vehicles. Yeah, they need
The
it too.
Diesel 19, I love it. Somebody put a comment in here yesterday. They said 2 weeks to flatten the, what was it, 2 weeks to flatten the 18 wheelers or something?
Arizona, I bet it's warm down there right now.
They've been trying to bring
Someone's
trucks
gonna
in
need
for
to come
days.
give me a foot rub after this.
A lot of trucks did need fuel, yeah.
There's a wagon that we're gonna go pick up.
But we have crews
So yeah,
going around
dollies would be
distributing
great.
it.
Hey guys, just so you know, while we're walking around, we're networking with people, and we just met that guy back there in our last video. There was a bunch of guys in the truck we interviewed. We got talking to him. We found out that one of them is a block leader, and that means basically he's kind of a guy to coordinate what that block needs, the block of truckers. So I got his contact information.
There is
20 minutes
thousands
later, we
of
get a call
trucks
from
stuck
someone else
on the
saying they
outskirts
need
of
more gas
Ottawa.
cans. So
I was told the
that guy I just
417
met.
is closed
Guess
both
what?
ways.
He's going to give us some gas cans.
I'm not sure where they are
Fuel
exactly.
Diesel, whatever.
Sorry,
Fuel
not
cans.
the 417, the John A. McDonald Parkway.
This is a massive
As
team
far as I know, the
effort.
417 has been cleared.
And if you're not
I keep getting the two mixed
gonna
up,
be a part
so
of
I
the
apologize.
team, step
See
aside.
what's going on here.
Because
What's going on, brother?
we're not here to party. It's all good. Have your fun. Do what you're gonna do, but remember the goal. And remember your fellow man and fellow woman. We gotta keep these guys going. Because once these guys go down, it all goes down.
Just
The
a small
numbers from
fringe minority,
yesterday compared
guys.
to Today, I'd say it's
Nothing
pretty
to see
similar.
here, folks.
It's just not as rowdy. They're more spread out. To be honest with you, in my opinion, I think people kind of just gravitate to the police. So if they see the police, that's where they're gonna be. Is there a way you can do? Who do you want to donate to?
D&D, are you there right now?
Foot massage.
I apologize if I don't get back to all the questions. I'm
Yes,
trying to
guys, there's trucks
read
going
them
to
and
Toronto
walk
tomorrow.
At the same time,
Freezing fingertips.
Trying to get
yeah, my hands are just so cold.
between 4,000 and 5,000 trucks into Toronto. And, you know, don't think that the trucks are leaving Ottawa. That's not happening. There's a lot of trucks here. Thousands and thousands and thousands. You guys have no idea.
Well, you want to donate a gator then?
But we're
'Cause I
bringing
don't have
trucks closer to home.
Gator mask? Don't wear masks.
No, a gator.
People across
Like a-
Canada need to
like
see
a
what we're seeing.
UTV
You guys
four-wheeler.
can watch this all you want, but it's
I
not
got
the
hand
same. You
warmers.
guys don't understand the atmosphere.
But I can't really
The
use them
unity,
and hold my
the
phone
love,
at the same
the
time.
joy that everybody's having. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like
Taylor
it before in
Vernon,
my life.
what are you doing here?
And Doug Ford's about to witness it for himself. And so are all of you.
Yeah, this is the one here we're going down, right?
Want to do the same in Montreal?
Yeah, right over here.
We could get Niagara,
they went this way?
Burlington, all the West End, Scarborough. I'd like to do this at the Durham Regional Headquarters where we
No, I thought
protest
they were
every
right
Saturday.
here.
By the way, we're still doing that. 605 Roslyn Road East. It's at the corner of Roslyn and Garden in Whitby, Ontario, every Saturday.
No, I think it was the guy we were talking to, the block captain.
That says it all right there,
No, 'cause I
guys.
remember we were up here, we walked down, and we started
Oh, I
talking
gotta
to those
get
guys.
this one.
You're right. This one, you're right.
Yeah, it was this one. It's this truck right here with the flag on it.
The fringe.
Which one, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
It's the white truck. Well, it's the.
No, it wasn't that one. It's down here.
That was one of them.
Because we came down here and started walking. It's right here, the one with the flag on the front. See it?
That's it.
I'm not going to give any estimates on
No,
time
I
for
think
tomorrow
that's Dave's
yet.
truck with the flag on it.
All I'm saying is be prepared.
Dave,
Get down to Queen's Park.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking guy right behind him?
No, that's not his truck.
Dave told me he's on the street.
Yeah, no, he's way down.
So,
Oh yeah, that is Dave's truck.
what? Which one?
This one here.
Oh, fuck. So the guy. So we left here and walked down. He said there's a pickup truck down here with a bunch of cans in it. He's going to meet me at the pickup truck.
Okay. He didn't say what corner he was on?
Just down the next, like, just at the end here, where cop cars are.
What's going on, brother?
Hello, guys. Thought he said right here.
Lethbridge, Alberta.
Pickup truck? I remember walking by a pickup truck full of gas cans. Maybe it's just past here.
Looks like these guys
man, it
all
looks the same to me now.
hunker down for the night.
You give them a call.
Up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm actually getting hot now.
Yeah, I'll stick with her.
Goes for a ways here still.
Call Dustin Fisher.
Carrie Lynn, God bless you too.
I love Alberta. I lived there for a year. I was southwest Calgary on 16th and Elbow Drive, right by the mall. Not the best neighborhood, but going down to the creek, beautiful. I see deer every day.
Remember. Was it before
Go
the
fishing every day.
No, he's got a slip tank though.
They pushed a lot of trucks in here today.
Jimmy. Hello?
Terry, I know you just sent me a message, but if you're watching this still, they'll be in Toronto. They're going to Queen's Park.
Whoa, that's
Gonna
slippery.
go circle the legislator.
Guys, I almost went down.
I'm not sure if they're gonna sit still and park or if they're gonna plug up the roads. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, be prepared, guys. Yeah, I'm not giving a timeline. Can I back up this way? I'm not giving a time of day for Toronto. You'll know when they're there.
Love to have that segue right now. I'd put you up on my shoulders.
Absolutely amazing. This road
We're
here.
supposed to get a good snowstorm. Starting Wednesday night to Friday
This guy's got the generator hooked up to his car over there. This is my favorite rig in the whole fleet. Beautiful rig.
I don't know. I gotta sit down for a second.
This is the rig right here. For everyone asking, this guy pulled up here with an empty trailer. Absolutely empty trailer. He came back to all this food, all these snacks. You got
Holy.
crackers, peanut butter,
I feel like I haven't
bags
stopped
of
since I
chips.
got here.
You got boxes of apples.
Next week down, it could be.
They got toilet paper on here. They got hot chocolate boxes on here. They got
Yeah, okay.
sandwiches. They got everything, man.
Let's take a look. Maybe they know.
Absolutely amazing.
Oh man, I gotta check my step counter.
Guys,
for
if
this
you want to
weekend.
send me money, my email's linked down below in the comments. You guys literally just paid for 2 of my nights at the hotel tonight and tomorrow night.
Just so you guys know, my phone might die.
I'm gonna take some of
The
that
battery
money.
pack doesn't seem to want to
We're
work
gonna
in
go
the
get a
cold.
bunch of Tim Hortons gift cards, and I'm
Get
gonna
an
come back and
icicle
give
on
them to
my
these
mustache.
truckers. So if you guys want to send money, just know that it's gonna go down to that email. We'll be sending
It's
out
working.
Timmy's
Keep
cars
the
to these
pressure.
guys in the trucks. We'll be staying here until this fucking mandate's lifted.
He did. Did you guys see
I don't
the
want to
videos
go home, man.
in
This shit's
in
so
Parliament
heartwarming,
today?
so inspiring.
Yeah, the tides are turning.
I'm staying here all week, 100% I am.
But just keep in mind that even though these mandates will come to an end, it doesn't mean this is over.
Truck, yeah.
This is just one battle in the war that we're
There's
in.
a lot less cars here now, though, than there was.
Realistically, it'll never end. We're always going to be in this war.
We
have to completely take over.
For sure. Have a lot more trucks around that still can't get in.
Way or violent way or anything. We just need to have the people lead the people. These politicians work for us, and people seem to have forgotten that.
Truck, yeah, Sammy. Truck, yeah.
Oh my God, there's so much positivity and happiness here. And those who disrespect the war monument, we need.
All right, guys. I'm not going all the way down that way. We're gonna cut it here.
Know the actions of those people, and they're not part of this movement. As you can see,
We're gonna head back to Parliament. What's going on, brother?
The people in this thing have been peaceful and beautiful. The cops have been helping us out the whole way. Everyone's on our side.
Yeah, Facebook's working overtime for sure. They're getting rid of
Now the strollers here
as
because they're in the back of their
That's why it's
camper.
really important to stream this
Probably
everywhere.
sleeping.
Get
Have
on
a
it.
baby.
Share it out. Because
Come
even if it
back.
gets taken down, at least people see it
As soon as
first.
I notice who's up. Hell yeah. Let's get a truck, yeah. Let's go a truck, yeah.
The war monument,
You're
for
doing a good
context.
job. Thank you.
Let's just say, I actually have the war monument's back there, but let's just say this building's a war monument. Whoever peed right there in the snow. I mean, context matters,
Guys,
right?
look at this.
Also, with the Terry
We got
Fox
food.
Memorial, the statue wasn't damaged. Someone hung an upside-down Canadian flag from it to show distress. Hello.
Guys got food.
Live stream.
Fuck Justin Trudeau.
Yeah. Freedom. Yes, folks. Hey, man. The message in the streets here is just overwhelmingly supportive over this movement. The locals are coming out. They're saying they're locals. People are coming across from Quebec. They're coming across the Gatineau Bridge, and they're coming into here, and they're talking. They're saying, dude, we can't go to Walmart. We can't go to Walmart without a vaccine. How is that? What was once a conspiracy is now reality. You know, what was once just, you know, being labeled as a conspiracy theorist or far-right fringe is now happening. And it's not good. It's not good. Hello, officer. Yeah, this goes forever, folks. I'll take you all the way down here. Wow. So the thing is, the funny thing about this protest is, they've made sure all the lanes are open for emergency vehicles, so no one can discredit that. This guy's chaining his wheels because he's a legend. This guy is fucking legendary. Hey man, where are you from?
I'm from Prescott.
Nice, dude. Well, appreciate what you're doing out here.
We're not going nowhere.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hold the line. I'll be here with you, brother. Oh, sorry, man. How you doing? Cam back. Cam, my guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, this truck, guys. This one is one of my favorites. I have some cool shots of this thing rolling across the country. Yes. So this is the end of this block. That's the next block, and they keep going. The vehicles keep advancing. They keep advancing into the city. Like I said, there are trucks all around the city that the mainstream media is not showing you. You've seen my drone shots. These streets are packed. But they've moved them all in from the side streets from what I can tell so far, and they've started to bring them down here. And some of them they're letting them in, but yeah, this movement is something else, guys. Who would have thought the liberation of our country would come in the form of a great legendary convoy? This trailer holds a very powerful message. Very powerful messages. Bless this guy's soul. Bless his soul. This is all truth. All real truth that we've been speaking for years and silenced. Silenced because they don't want the general public to actually hear about this stuff because they're suppressing it. I'm from Alberta, and I remember this day. I remember this day. Unfucking real. 900 million paid to the Trudeau family. Loss of freedom of speech. One of the problems we face in Canada right now, if you look up the current issues Canada is facing, one of our biggest ones is the loss of freedom of speech. And it doesn't matter how you try to work around it. That's the thing. It doesn't matter how you try to twist it and make it about a shot. Because we do have a Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And if you deny that, you are not Canadian. You do not understand a democracy. don't know if you guys seen refunds for Clint. Fuck yeah, I just seen that. Oh, these are 3 minutes, boys. I want to hear those horns. Stand up, Canada. Well, so here's the thing. These guys are kind of backing down in the evenings a bit because they do want to remain respectful towards the residents of fuck, I want to say Quebec all the time. Quebec's literally right there. The residents of Ottawa, they want to remain respectful of them as much as they can, because there are people up in these buildings sleeping, including politicians. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, if you haven't seen it yet, when they resumed in the House of Commons today, you got to see it. You got to see that. That was unreal. Conservatives are taking they're taking advantage of this, which is smart. Like Jordan Peterson said, what are you waiting for? Well, I don't know if I would imagine Jordan Peterson would have known that today was the day they resumed Parliament, but yeah, Jordan Peterson had mentioned that. He's like, what are you waiting for? Now's your chance. They're taking it. They're taking it. You know? Time is on our side. Yes, Marco. Time is on our side. Look at these Patriots.
This is where our tax dollars go.
Look at these Patriots.
It's amazing.
Wow, there's so many semis in the city right now. No, we can't block off airports. No airports. No airport blocking off. That wouldn't be good. The whole point here is to make a logistical nightmare for the government, according to the organizers of this event. To make a logistical nightmare for the government and to still allow emergency vehicles and life to be able to thrive and
all right, so you're seeing live that the police are not allowing trucks to get fuel. They're not allowed to fuel up trucks? Is that true? Is it just this street?
So basically, the thing is,
that's not what we asked.
This is why
you
these guys don't have much firepower,
we are not allowed to fuel
like
trucks
I said,
that are running out of fuel.
The emergency vehicles can still get
Those
around
were the
here.
words
Now,
that were
this would have
used.
been like a really bad redneck racist move like they say it was, and they would have blocked off. Yeah, no one would be for this. But since
yeah, okay. Are you guys gonna
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. What if you guys, officer? What if you escort us in?
Are you willing to cooperate to help these people running out of fuel?
What if you guys? What if one's in front and one's behind? We'll walk beside you.
That guy in the yellow vest, he's the sergeant. We'll ask him, Brandon.
Oh, you can hear me.
You're live, right?
Yeah. Suck, my phone's gonna die though. I know. Would you escort us in closer to get the trucks the fuel that they need? Just came out. Sorry?
We did not just came out of there.
No.
You don't even know where we came from, and you're accusing us.
One block down.
One block down. Yes, we came across. There were no blockades there at all. We did not go through that blockade.
Right here.
Where? This is not a blockade. You guys were sitting there. Other vehicles came through without a problem. You did. Yeah, they did. This is all on live video. Like, this is out. So what you were saying right now, you are actually.
What do you want from me right now? We want some help.
A little bit of heart. You're putting people's lives in danger is what you're doing. There's children in some of these trucks that are running out of fuel. You guys aren't allowed to get in, and they cannot get out because they've been blockaded in.
I've watched a ton of people walk with Jerry and that hasn't been an issue.
Yeah, well, you know what? We were just getting closer so that they could do that. We're not taking this truck to refuel.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Cans. Did you ask that? No, you did not. You assumed. Right? We asked an officer over there to come through here. We haven't had a drop come out of this tank yet.
So you're not allowing fuel to the trucks.
You let the fuel come in. Their story has changed since we got here.
Well, now there's cameras in public here. It's not a debate. We
don't need to.
We have some general questions that I think.
Now we are asking. What is it? You've changed your story.
We don't want to call it. But there has been a change of story for sure.
Oh, drastically.
Because I've been here since Thursday. Who's made the decision?
So have I. So you are putting people's lives in danger, including children. It's unfortunate that
It's not spinning it.
That choice.
The news spins it.
It's not over. Well, we're here protesting. We're going to hang out for a bit. Thank you.
We're allowed to.
We'll send it.
Would you like one of us to go get?
Okay, guys, we need jerry cans to these trucks. So if you guys know anybody,
Hey, guys, not answering. They're all going back. They're all going to sit in the corner down there. So you guys, so we're closer.
okay,
All right.
they're gonna loop around and go
So
back on
this
the other
is a
side.
blockade now, is it?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Weekend.
Oh, I didn't notice that was. I didn't notice that was a cop right behind you too.
They weren't blocking anything.
They've been trying to inch in since like about 2 hours ago.
All they care about is not allowing trucks to fuel.
Jerry cans is not answering.
Okay, well, we're going to head this way. We're going to sit over there for a bit. Get a hold of them and let's find out. Like, look, they're up there 50 feet and they're nice.
Let me take a walk up there and see if that's where we're at.
Okay. The shift change? Oh, they're bringing more.
Oh, we're going to move around the corner.
Okay, they're gonna follow you. What's that? Percent left on my phone. My battery pack's not working because it's too cold. So, do what I can. I might have to go back to my place for a bit and take a break, charge my phone up. Yeah. Yeah, I was at your truck. I'm like, I think this is where the guys that we were talking to, but I don't know. All right. Dermot! All right, let's see if they're gonna stop these guys now from fueling up.
Alberta's.
As you can see, there's no blockade. Nope, off you go. So the decision came from higher ups, is what she said. I don't know what's going on now.
I lost where they were. Anyhow.
They went and parked on the other corner. I'm gonna walk up that way. So some have dogs.
How about you?
Either they don't understand or they don't care the severity of the situation here. We've been nothing but peaceful and respectful. We've complied with all the demands of the police. We've respected everything. And now they're denying access to get fuel to these trucks. With some have dogs, some have children. We need fuel here. If you guys can put out the word, we need jerry cans. We're gonna have to hand bomb them in. They're doing whatever they can to shut this down, but it's just making us unite even more. Nothing can stop what's happening. Because the power of the people will always be stronger than the people in power. I'm actually just gonna wait for Dermot for a minute. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go. For now, I gotta make a few phone calls. I gotta charge my phone up. Keep up to date. Stay posted.
They're truly
so much for all your donations
one of the most amazing creations.
Pray for all of us out here. Pray for the truckers. Pray for the families. Pray for their pets. Pray for the police.
Hello.
And pray for Trudeau.
Do you need a hand?
Because that's what we do.
Are you sure?
God bless Canada.
Okay. Have a good night.
God bless all
So
you guys
basically,
watching. Thank you guys for your support.
what was I saying? Diesel
Thank you
trucks.
so much for all your
So
donations today.
diesel trucks
if it wasn't
are
for that,
fucking
we
cool.
wouldn't be here
And
right
I've
now,
been
and
saying
I
this since the
wouldn't be able to
beginning.
show you guys what's
Back
happening.
in the day,
I love you all very much.
a cavalry
I'll be back
would
as
have
soon
looked
as I
like
can.
men on horses, men and women on horses with rifles or maybe spears or who knows. But in this day and age, in this revolution, in this turnaround, in this fight for our rights and freedoms, the cavalry is the gigantic machinery that we use to drive industry forward. You know, how cool is that? How amazing is that?
Thank you guys for
These
your
diesel
support.
engines are
Thank
just
you
so
so much for
cool.
all your donations
They have
today.
huge compression ratios, a lot of boost from their turbos, and they just make a shit ton of power and noise. My friend Sophie from, I don't know if you guys seen the elevator video, where we're stuck in the elevator, the woman with the blonde curly hair. She never really thought anything of semis before until she's walking around and they're all revving up and jaking and they're all shaking and you know, and she's like, oh my God, these things are badass. I know, right? They're like, if you look like an old Pete or all these trucks along here I've been showing you, they're like a gigantic hot rod. They're like a big hot rod piece of American steel. America, you know? But we're in Canada. Oh God. Trucks amuse 4-year-olds. Well, I guess I'm a goddamn fucking 4-year-old then, eh? Probably why I'm so happy and fun, because I appreciate life from a, I'm intact with my inner child, let's just say that. I never lost it. I got picked on when I was younger, and I always stood up to bullies and tyranny since I was a young kid, eh? My parents were very strong with morals and stuff, so I've always been very happy and, you know, I've always just loved life. You know, you're not here for fucking very long, folks, you know? You gotta live life and be happy. Saying mean things to people and trying to discredit people. You should save that stuff for our Prime Minister. And the thing is, right now, I don't like sowing hate or creating a divide or anything, but I'll tell you what. Right now, the Canadians are united. And who they hate is the Prime Minister. So that hate I support. They have every goddamn right to hate him. With what he's done to them and what he's done to all of us, you know. Freedom!
So if you're at the Parliament buildings where all the other convoys park, they can run.
Buddy's been tying into the angry dads, eh? Okay, Budweiser's. Hey man, sorry.
Street you're saying?
Hey guys, I'm trying to respond to the comments and see them, but there's so many of them coming through, I can't.
By the trailer?
I can't keep up, so God, there's so many trucks here. Fuck me. I just see Mel Gibson, I don't know what that was about. Oh, the guy that was yelling freedom, was he called
Yeah,
him
okay, I'll
Mel
run over
Gibson?
there.
Let you run
I want to do the face paint, but with the Canada paint. Someone said that in the comment section, but
Find out where we are. Rotate phone. Oops.
You know, it is what it is.
So, just trying to
And
figure
you know
out
what? It's
exactly
funny
where
because
we
you're
are.
seeing all
Here's
the
the
comment
sign.
sections through all
We're
the
on Sir
legacy
John
media
A.
right now,
Macdonald
and my
Parkway.
comment sections and
Isn't this
all
what
these
we were
other
looking
YouTubers
for?
and independent journalists who are covering
And
all this
Broad
stuff.
Street.
You're seeing their
So,
comment sections like you can't
there
even
you
you'll be
go.
hard
Sir
pressed
John
to
A.
find
Macdonald
negative
Parkway
comments.
at Broad
The ones who
Street.
leave negative comments get
Broad Street
swarmed,
isn't really a
and
street, is what
taken
you're
down
saying. It just ends
by
with
the power of this movement.
a sidewalk.
Because I would say the,
sidewalk.
the liberals kept saying 90%,
Broad-
90%.
that's a very broad
90% of Canadians are
street. It's-
vaccinated. But that doesn't mean 90% of Canadians support what you've turned this into. Because
interesting.
look at the sleight of hand they did. They said, here, get your vaccines, do the right thing. Canadians, everyone wants to step up and do the right thing, right? But they did. And then, you know, a lot of people didn't want to do it. Naturally, they have that choice. But then after they had that, then they started doing federal mandates or provincial mandates and stuff. So once that happened, you know, everyone was like, whoa, 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 we didn't sign up for this. Everyone's like, and then all these crazy left-wing fringe, they're like, you voted him into democracy. You voted the liberals in. It's like, no one voted in tyranny. You fucking liars. No one voted for that. You filthy liars. And you know what? That's fine. We still love you. We're Canadians. We'll forgive you. You just don't know what you do wrong. You think you're trying to help and do the right thing. You've been spun by a lie and a narrative, and it turned out that we were right, and it must hurt. But children lash out. Children lash out, and they want to say these are children lashing out right now. That's kind of been the narrative between some of these really left fringe people. But the thing is, the lashing out, really, I mean, he who smelt it dealt it, right? Just like the Prime Minister calling everyone racist. Meanwhile, do I have to say it? Blackface? All of his constant scams? I guess maybe he'd know a thing or two about being racist? I don't know. I think he's just scared. He's scared. His brother was interviewed today. Did you see his brother's interview? Trudeau's brother? That was wild. How about that, eh? Wake up, Canada. Whoa, we're waking up. Look at all these different streets of settings, guys. Wow. For 3,500 people almost. Do I really think Trudeau is a dictator or a tyrant? No, not yet. Because we have a process in this country and people woke up. Thank God they did, because he was getting close. If you looked at his speech today and his discrediting and the dehumanization of this movement, when you look at that, then you look at CBC's response and how they're trying to peddle all this stuff forward. It's more obvious now than ever that they're all traitorous liars. So thank God it didn't get to the point where he became a dictator, because, you know, we weren't very far away from it. This is the guy that I'm going to interview when I see him next. This guy's a fucking legend. He's in my video. He's the guy with the knuckle rings and stuff. He's a beauty, giving people hugs and stuff. He's the happiest guy ever. He poured his heart out to me the other day, and he told me some really cool stuff about his life. So I can't wait to get his story. Yeah, I just seen someone say he's scared we're breaking the narrative. So here's my opinion on that. The narrative is more real now than ever. Me being on the ground here, I don't care what anyone says. If you have an opinion against this, you're sitting at home on your computer, you're not in this movement. I've been with this movement from day one. And I've reserved my biased opinions. I've preserved and I've just waited until now where I'm making my opinion on it. And I'm really getting into it, because I've always had my beliefs, but I dialed it back to watch this movement unfold. And being on the ground amongst this and rolling with the convoy, I've been working my ass off every day. I literally have averaged 2 hours sleep every single night to get you guys the videos, to get the world the videos they need to see. And I've been working my ass off. And like tonight I was gonna go to bed, but I'm so fucked up now that it's like I go at 5. I'm gonna get to bed early tonight finally, because I'm all caught up. And I've got the main story out, but there's a lot of work to do. And like I said, look at these guys. Yeah, guys, the trucks are endless here. A lot of lies going on about the amount of trucks that are here. There's a lot. I seen a report that said 10,000 to 14,000 people were estimated by the Ottawa police to be here on the weekend. Oh, wow. God damn it. Like I said, if you're not on the ground here and you have an opinion against it, and you weren't a part of this movement, you have no idea. You have no fucking idea. But like I said, lash out. You know, children not know when they do wrong. You know, stubborn children with temper tantrums just don't know. And yeah, here we are. Like I said, we seen the narrative crumble today when the House of Commons resumed. Oh man, was it ever beautiful? Yes. Some of the comments that are in here sometimes when someone calls a name or something, like, I don't know if it's directed to me or it's directed to the Prime Minister or what, but like I said, the negativity, I've been trained for this for years. Nothing affects me, so it feels good, because I'm a 90s child. I was born in 91, and I'm from the days of MSN Messenger when it was just Troll City, so I'm an internet troll. I've trolled my whole life. So words people type on the computer, I just think they're a pussy, right? When they're like, you're a fucking, it's like, yeah, okay, buddy, you wouldn't say that to my face. And if you did, well, you'd prove what a lashing out kind of hater you are, you know? But yeah, look at this. You know, down the side streets, it's not noisy at all, the trucks. You know, they kind of quit honking at this time, but I just seen someone say they were born to troll. Yeah. Yeah. Salty Canadian. Salty's coming in hot. Thanks, man. Cops. I wish I could see this live feed, man. Hold on, let me rotate the device. Oh, it's orientated locked. Okay. You need shawarma. I do. I had a donair the other night. This beauty down the road here actually opened his donair shop for all of us. And I walked in there and I said, "Hey, brother." And he looks at me. I'm like, "Do you support freedom?" And he's like, "Fucking right, I do." He's like, "They're trying to cripple the little man." I'm like, "Oh, yes. Yes, they're trying to destroy you. Let's make corporation rich, right? Why not? Let's line Pfizer's pockets a little more. What a lie to our country." But this is the honesty. This is what happens when you fuck with a great nation that has rights and freedoms. You do not dare try to take that from the people. They will not accept it. It just took some time. You know why? Because they divided us like a typical tyrannical wannabe ruler would do. They divided us, and we thought we were divided. The classic divide and conquer. I don't know if you've ever read a fucking history book, but classic divide and conquer, right? And it turned out them using social media against us was actually our biggest weapon to fight back. And now we are, I would say we're winning. We've won. You know why? Because even if these truckers decide to leave, which they're not, trust me, they're not. There's committed patriots. This organization is beautiful. It's so well done. But anyways, the message is out there. The lies are over. You're seeing the feeds. You're seeing the comment sections. Nobody supports this. And those who do, their voices are drowned amongst positivity. And it's like right now, I can't even see any negative comments coming in because there's so many positive comments. So it's like, it's just every feed, every comment section, go into every single comment section on any social media platform, and all the lies are getting silenced by positivity and honesty. Because now, this is the rise of independent journalism. This is the rise of real people who want to tell the truth and love, really love, like we're meant to while we're on this planet for the short amount of time, not hate, you know? These people love and they want to spread the truth. Real people. You know, and that's why this organization, this movement is so terrifying for the government. Because think about it this way, the GoFundMe is over $10 million. So if the GoFundMe is over $10 million, that's the Canadian citizen funding the Canadian citizen. And they are terrified of that. That is a terrifying thing for a government to have that. That's why they, honestly, you know, Gerald Butts got involved from day one, and they tried to shut the GoFundMe down. And wow, you know, what a lie to our country they are, eh? Tried to shut the GoFundMe down and labeled a terrorist organization. I'm sure it was one of them, but we don't know. But yeah, now they're getting released funds because they're working with GoFundMe, and GoFundMe is pretty much a neutral company. They're just like, hey, we just want to make sure this isn't like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is crazy. Yeah, and here we are, right? The people are funding the people, and they're giving them firepower, because right now, the government wants everything regulated through them. They want everything to come through them, and you know, as a government, they're supposed to do that. But when they're lying, and when they're being treasonous traitors to our rights and freedoms, our Charter of Rights and Freedoms, you remember that, right? Come on, guys. Anyone that's hating right now, if you are, you remember that thing, you know? Certain thing we're born with, you know? Anyways, yeah. When that happens, you know, and people can take it to themselves, then it works out, you know? It works out. And we don't need the government to regulate that. We really don't, not when they're being like this. Like I said this morning, I don't know if you've seen my video or not, but I said to, you know, I'm gonna sit down and watch Trudeau's speech, because, you know, my heart was pounding. I'm like, he's gonna be very careful with this one. Because like, I'm in the movement, I know. I've been here, I've seen it all. The energy's unreal. I've filmed the whole thing, it's beautiful. And I knew when he sat down, I'm like, you be careful, man. You be careful. I'm like, you're about to admit whether or not you are attempting to overthrow the citizens of your country through lies and deception. And well, he fucking backed himself into a corner, and CBC, Global, and all those guys, CTV. CBC's the worst, by the way. If you guys aren't from Canada, Canadian broadcasting company, CBC, they are just garbage, absolute garbage. The Liberals actually paid them, I think, $600 million or something. I don't know. All I know is that they're funded by them, and it's absolutely disgusting what they've been pushing. And today, I was happy to see in the House of Commons what was going on, but here's the thing. We all knew this for years, but we were told we were liars and whatever. But now, after seeing the backlash towards the CBC today from the public and all the independent journalists, you know, and then Trudeau lying, and then the backlash from the Conservatives, this whole thing's been real the whole time. So I don't know how, like, I don't like to chase conspiracies, but I'll tell you right now, a lot of us knew that was never a conspiracy, but it was like, good luck ever figuring that one out or proving it. Today was a huge day in Canadian history for that, because now the whole world knows the whole world knows, and that's, you know, it's almost like your favorite movie. Like say when you're watching Star Wars. Hey guys, how's it going? Do you support freedom? Yeah. Yeah. We got 5,000 people saying hi.
From Montreal.
Oh, Montreal?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I went home. I came back, brother.
Thank you. Fuck their bullshit over there. That's such bullshit.
I can't go to a Canadian Tire. I can't go to Costco.
Yeah, you can't go to Costco, Walmart. Is it true that it's anything over 1,500 square feet?
Yeah, so we have one Canadian Tire in Montreal where the owner actually shut down one section to make it less than 1,500.
Yeah, wow.
So
yeah, people are supporting it. Today we seen when the Conservatives lashed out against the Liberals, we actually seen today that, like, we all knew for years the CBC, these guys were liars. But today, the scary thing is, it came true. We see the backlash of CBC. We see Trudeau trying to peddle his lies forward still. And it's like, oh my God, this is real. And we're fighting for our freedoms. Yes, I love you guys. We're so Canadian. Okay, see you out there. Yeah. Yeah, so where was I? Either way, guys, you get my point. You get my point. You get what I'm saying. My message is strong. My message is real. It's well thought out. I'm a wise, independent human. I've been self-employed for the better part of a decade now. I've never taken shit from anyone. I've always wanted to know the truth because I don't believe lies ever push you forward. Lies will never get you anywhere. Dishonesty will never get you a fucking inch forward. So, naturally, honesty is my game. And if I ever lied to someone, it would break my fucking soul. You know, unless it was like when I was younger and cops would fuck with me, you know, and they would fuck with us. I'd tell some lies to, you know, do some Smokey and the Bandit shit, right? But, you know, real humans, we don't do that. We don't do that. Wow, there's so many trucks out here. Yeah, Jordan Peterson's recent posture let me know about that. I would actually love to get in on that because he's saying some really powerful stuff right now. And he's honest, he's intelligent. He's a lot smarter than any of these guys I've heard talk, you know, from the Liberal Party. And he knows a fuck of a lot more, and I love hearing his message. You know, it's absolutely beautiful to see what's going on right now, but oh my God, dude, this, you guys, we're taking another block, another like 100-something semis up and down the streets. They're not showing you this, guys. I'm getting the drone up tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to go around the city and get the different legs of the convoy. But Keith is leaving tomorrow, the guy I've been traveling with. He's been driving for me, and God bless his soul. It's time for him to go home, though. He wants to see his family. But so basically, tomorrow I'm gonna get the drone up, and I'm going to get footage of all the legs of the convoy that are up and down the streets and in the reserves and stuff. Freedom! Yeah, a lot of patriots out here. Oh, man. Yeah, but here you guys see this though, eh? You see this, the funny thing is about these live streams is once in a while I'll see a negative comment fly by, and I'm like, oh, there's like, for every 100 positive comments, there's one negative one. So it's true. It's true, this thing's destroyed. Yeah, they are damage control right now, but unfortunately, the Liberals' version of damage control is actually just pushing more lies forward. Not good, man. That's kind of like Chinese propaganda type stuff, right? That's stuff China does, and you know, this thing's a lot more deep-rooted possibly than people would like to admit, you know? Hello. So yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. Hello.
It's getting loud.
Is it getting loud?
Loud.
Fuck yeah, freedom's brother. Oh God, we got 5,400 people in here. Wow. But yeah, like I said, the oppressing that's been happening of the people from our own government is just like, but how Canadian is that though of what's happened, you know? Hi guys. Yeah, the oppression from our government of its citizens, it's scary stuff. You know, they hold the ultimate power in this country, and you know, if you don't see it, oh man, you're asleep. It is what it is, but yeah, it's real. But the thing is, Canada has stood up in the most beautiful way possible. And like I said, I'm pure Canadian. I know Canadians. I party with them. I travel with them. all the vacations I've taken in my life have been in this country. And you You know, it's a beautiful place. The people are beautiful, and they're rednecks. They're funny. They're good people. You know, rednecks and just drinking beers, having good times. You know, this is how you demonstrate power to your government. You know, they work for us. We don't work for them. Fuck them. We don't work for them. We pay them. You know how much taxes we pay in Canada? We're one of the highest taxed countries on the planet. I should know more about this, but I think we might be the highest taxed. I don't know. Someone let me know in the comment section here. But yeah, it's not good when they try to do this stuff to us, and here it is. Yeah, mainstream media is not out here. They wait to selectively come out, and all of their journalists are disguised. Which, I mean, I feel bad for their journalists because their journalists automatically get a bad rep. They're just like, there's not their journalists, but their film crew. They'll go around filming, and people will throw stuff at them if they wear the badge on them, you know, that says Global or CTV or whatever. So I feel bad for those guys. I really do. They're just trying to get by, and they have a job, and they're good at filming stuff. They like filming B-roll for these guys, but you know, people treat them like shit sometimes. Not people in this crowd. Like, there'd be some extremists maybe, I don't know, but overall the movement's obviously legendary as fuck and peaceful. But yeah, we're back right at the Parliament Hill here. Oh man, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Brad Zimmer, no sympathy. Are you talking about me not having sympathy for the Canadian government that's currently in power? Because you'd be right. Or are you talking to the guy that commented before? Oh my God. Shut this. No, I don't feel bad for the MSM. I feel bad for their camera guys that just are trying to make a paycheck, right? I know they work for a bunch of lying, deception-filled assholes, but so here's the thing. Some of the liberals are saying the flags that are being hung here right now and what's going on is disrespectful to the country. But all these people think that what the government has done is disrespectful to the country. They're killing people. They're destroying jobs, livelihood. Mental health issues are on the rise. Alcoholism is on the rise. Domestic assaults are on the rise. There is so much that we've just thrown to the wolves. But yet we haven't done anything to increase the capacity of our healthcare system. What a traitorous lie. What a traitorous lie from our wannabe dictator government. You guys are witnessing a revolution. You guys are witnessing something so historical. I can't believe I'm a part of it. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe this is real. I dropped work and my life to come show this because I'm honest. I'm honest and I wanted to show it.
God bless democracy.
Yes, God bless democracy. And here we are taking her back. We're on the right side of history. And yeah, that tower, that's beautiful, isn't it? I've been getting lots of videos of that tower because that tower and that building holds so much weight to our country. This is where this country is. This is where every decision is made, and we've brought the power to them. And people are like, why didn't you stop in the provinces and protest for the provincial mandates? It's like, no, this is about the Liberal government, about Justin Trudeau. And like I said, if you look what's back there, and you look at what I've been posting, and you've seen it all, and you still think this is a fringe minority of a bunch of, look at that. I ask you to do yourself a favor. Be honest to yourself. Watch my videos of the Twisted Sister edit and stuff like that. Watch those videos and watch all the people in the ditches, watch the people on the bridges, watch all the people that were just part of this beautiful movement that came out to show their support that couldn't be here. People are for vaccines. People are for the vaccines, you know. Other people aren't, and that's their right. That is the God-given rights that we are born with. We do not need that. Our bodies are our bodies. They're our choices. These aren't hard things to comprehend. And, you know, people are for vaccines, but they're not for mandates and tyranny. They're not for authoritarian rule. They are not for that bullshit. I will never stand for that. It's against my morals of who I am. And if you want to make this about an ICU bed capacity, where is your government in increasing the capacity of the healthcare system? They haven't made a fucking effort. All they've done is destroy it, firing nurses and stuff. It really makes you question what the real narrative actually is. What do they want out of this? You know? I still can't comprehend it. It would seem they want control of people and they want to divide the people and conquer them. Which, like I said, if you've ever picked up a history book, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, go educate yourself and come back and we'll have a conversation. You know? I am honesty. I have morals. And I'm not going to be out here bullshitting you. I'm not going to be out here telling you, you know, telling you lies. I'm an independent human. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? There's no point. There'd be no point in it. Now, when you look at big media corporations, they have every incentive to lie to you. You know, they can just every click they get, every view they get, lines their pockets more and more, right? And that's what you're seeing. Woo, woo, woo! Freedom! Love you guys! Freedom! Freedom! If you think this is a disrespect to our country, you probably need to leave. You should go to a country where they hold different values that, you know, we don't hold those values here. We never have, and we never will. We never will, right? Holy fuck, guys, we're almost at 6,000 people in here. That's awesome. Hey, share the shit out of my content. Like I said, I'm being real. I was born with morals. I was born to be a real human, and I love it. I love it. I'm so proud of my parents for raising me. I'm so proud of my family for standing by me my whole life in every decision I've made, backing me, you know? And I'm here, I'm real. I know you don't see real much these days with all the lies and the censoring of real people, the canceling of the ma and pa, you don't see it. But when you see a real person, I'm sure when you hear me talk and you see what I'm showing you, you have huge hope, huge hope. As do I. I've never been so proud to be a Canadian. Yeah, the Liberal government has fascist values. Sorry guys, I can't keep up with these comments. No, we're not censored anymore because I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Facebook's come out and opened some things and YouTube's been letting some stuff slide. I love the sound of air horns in the morning. I'll show you guys this really funny guy down here. This guy right here, this fucking guy. Hey, fuck Trudeau. Everybody Yeah, guys. I would say the government's clearly, like Trudeau's, he's worried about this, and with every right to be, you know. He's betrayed his country, and we showed up. The cavalry is here, and if you deny this movement, you're only kidding yourself, and you need to educate yourself a little more. Sorry, guys, but it's exposed. It's out there. The lies end here. The Canadians will not put up with it anymore. And here's what I've been saying the whole time. If you want to talk shit, look at this Dodge. Holy fuck, that thing's mint. Look at that. Big old tow mirrors on them. Anyways, here's the thing. These are the Canadians that show up, that unite over, they're here for their kids. They're here for their wives. They're here for all their family. They're here for themselves. They're here for us. They're here for our rights. They're here for the rest of the world, because the world's standing up now. Look at the backlash in Australia and all these other countries forming convoys right now. It's fucking beautiful. And here's the thing. I've been saying this since day one. These are the Canadians that show up. These are the ones that are here that want their voices heard, that haven't been heard for years under this Liberal government. So when you see this, these Canadians that show up, it's inspiring, because the ones trying to discredit them are the wieners that sit at home behind their computer screens. I don't know, talking shit, right? They're not showing up. They're hiding because they're scared. They like living through, they like living in fear. We're out here. We're strong. We're united. We're the opposite of fear. We're strength. We're unity. And we're about to change this whole shit. We've changed it, and we're not leaving until this is done. We're not leaving until this is fucking done. Love all you guys, whether or not you agree with me or not. You're entitled to your own opinion. You are entitled to your rights and everything like that. And you don't have to agree with me. And I love you anyways. We share a planet together, but there's certain things we're born with that, that can't be taken away from us, and we're not gonna have it. Because we stand up, we show up. Like I said, we're united. So, yeah. Wow, I love it. I love everyone. I've never loved people so much in my life. I've never felt so united. God, we're almost at 6,000 people in here. Fuck, we're down again. Must have triggered some people. Hey, Valerie. Hello. Good, you? Oh, look at that rig. Wow. I just seen a negative comment, I think. I don't know, I think it was directed to me. Or it could have been maybe directed towards Justin Trudeau, but thank God I have such thick skin. Oh God. This isn't the internet isn't a place for people who, take it to heart. You can't take it to heart. There's evil people out there that just want to lie and spread misinformation, and they're usually a part of the fringe left. And they are a minority of this country. As you can see in the comment sections and all the people on the streets, all the people in my videos, the people trying to discredit this, they are the fringe left minority. And this is why the Liberal government called them they called us the fringe minority. Well, because they're scared. What do people do when they're scared? What do they do when they're insecure? They reflect. Life's a mirror, right? They reflect. They try to push it. Trudeau, these guys are racists. All these people are racist. It's a white supremacist movement. There's so many black people, indigenous people. Oh, stop. And that's what it is. He who smelt it dealt it, right? It's like when your buddy shits his pants and he's like, hey man, did you fart? It's like, don't even try that shit with me, buddy. You're sitting in your own shit right now, just like Justin Trudeau. Mr. Trudeau, I suggest, you've been saying for years, you've been saying how you want to hear the voice of all Canadians. Well, I suggest you come hear the voice of these Canadians, because they're not the fringe minority you labeled them as. But you love giving people labels, don't you? Anything to hide your rep under. Hello, sir. Hey, brother. Yeah, that's right here. This is it. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. That is one of the most powerful messages,
it is.
Brother.
People, come on, man. If you can't see it, if you can't feel it, you need to. Right here.
We feel it, man. We're here. We feel it. We're here. This is real. We seen Trudeau today try to pedal his lies forward, and the CBC try to back him.
Pedal.
Pedal, keep pedaling. He should be backpedaling right now.
We are here.
Where are you from?
Vancouver.
What's your name?
Randy Averman.
You drove out in a Sammy?
No, I drove out in my personal vehicle.
Same, I did too.
All the way out, man.
Yeah, I followed them all the way.
I have so many friends with me too. that I've met on the way that have come from the coast and everything.
Same. You know what? A lot of my friends are vaccinated and they're pro-vax,
Oh, them too.
but they're not pro-mandates and tyranny.
It's mandates.
Yes,
Mandates.
it is mandates.
I don't care if you're vaxxed, if you're unvaxxed, if you wear a mask or anything, but you know what? You ain't fucking mandating me.
Yeah.
You cannot mandate people.
No.
Okay? You can't.
No, you can't.
Love you, brother.
Yeah, I love you too, dude. Thanks, man.
Do what you
Okay.
can.
See you later, dude.
Share.
Share.
Share what you see, man.
Thanks, man.
We are the media.
Yes, we are. We literally are. Independent journalism is up on the rise. Love you, brother. Oh, man. You know, there's a lot of those Facebook fact checkers. Hello. We haven't seen one negative person yet. How funny is that? I love it. You know, oh, look at this rig. Look how beautiful this one is. That's some classic 70s scalloping. Wow. Hey, listen to this. Listen to this. Oh, God. I forgot what I was going to say. These horns are so dope. Yeah, we're here. You know, we're here. It's real, guys. It is so real. Don't deny it. Don't deny it. Don't deny what is in here. Oh, look at this one. Oh man, that's aggressive. Hey man, fuck Trudeau. So Kate, I mentioned this earlier, I'm gonna mention this again. I said from the beginning of this trip, I don't appreciate the negativity and the hate. I don't want that, but with him, Trudeau specifically, I accept it with open arms. You know why? Because he deserves it. He needs it. It needs to happen. This is what needs to happen. Like I said, pick up a history book. All great tyrannical rulers of the past were hated. But they were also loved by a lot of people too, right? But those people didn't know what they did wrong. Some of them did, depending what civilization you want to talk about. But yeah, some people follow blindly, you know? This is why they're called sheep. It just, meh. I can't right now. My voice is almost gone from all the talking I've been doing. I'm sure someone would love to silence me, but fuck you. I gotta get some sleep, man. I'm going back. Jesus mercy. But yeah, the people who follow our sheep, they just follow, and I'm not saying if you got vaccinated you're a sheep. What I'm saying is if you follow the narrative, you're a sheep. You know, and you can wake up and you can be a lion. Yeah, you can. Anytime. Right now, this movement's your chance to be real. How do I feel about Biden? Well, I feel like Biden is, he's a pawn. I feel like Biden is a pawn in a much larger game as Mr. Trudeau himself is. And the Conservative leader, Aaron O'Toole, I would say the same. You know, they're not good. They're looking out for themselves. That's for sure.
And I love your A. I use it too, originally from Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's apparently we have an accent, and I'm sure everybody doesn't think they have an accent, but I didn't think we had an accent. But on the nurse's call today, they were telling me I had an accent. I think it was before the call, but it's
Somebody else had asked, Chase had asked, when do we go live?
When do we go live? Yeah, that's a tough one to answer. We go live all sorts of different times of the day, and mainly when we see stuff or we're in an area. You know, if we get a lead on something, we go to scope it out. We'll take you guys along for the ride. There's no real set time. We try to do morning and then every evening before bed. Sometimes mornings are earlier than others. Sometimes evenings are later than others. Well, something else I wanted to actually mention was how clean it is. Like that last place we were just at, for the amount of truckers and people that are in the area, there's like next to no garbage, if any at all. Even in these areas here where they're continuous people, over there they seem like they're a pretty, tight group. They all kind of work together, and so that's it's kind of common for that when everyone's working together. Over on this side though, there's constant traffic going through those places, and it's clean, right? And like as we just drove through a whole group of trucks, the roads are still open. Different lanes are there's trucks parked in them, but we just drove right through and had no issues. Or we didn't have to detour around a bunch of places to get out because people are blocking roads unnecessarily. And that stands for what the code is about here. Where anybody that needs help, we help. Anybody that we leave lanes open for emergency vehicles at all times, and we respect the people in the area. We're still here to be heard, so we're going to be loud. We're going to be present and in numbers, but the traffic still flows. The streets are clean, and emergency vehicles have access at all times. And that's kind of a trucker thing too. So it doesn't surprise me at all that it's happening, because there's not too often have I ever went to a trucker and been turned down help. Usually it's tools and everything else I could ever imagine, and a ride, and calling his buddies and her buddies, and all the rest of it. So it doesn't surprise me that it's clean out here, and they're being respectful for the roadways. And these guys like, truckers, like we live in our trucks for a large portion of even those of us who don't do long haul or don't do long haul anymore. We spend a long time in our trucks during the day, every day, 8, 10, 12, 14 hours depending on the job. And if we didn't take care of them, it'd be an absolute disaster. It's different for someone to hop into their vehicle and drive, to work and home. But when you're in that truck, whether it's 24/7 or 12 hours a day, it's something to keep neat, because it's no fun living in a dirty or working in a dirty environment. So like I said, it's no surprise that these truckers and the people around them are following their lead to keep these places clean and keep the access open. I don't know unless you have something else to add. I think we're out of the trucks for now. I mean, likely we always stumble across more or come across more as we drive along, but